A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all old-time radio.
The Fred Allen Show. Brought to you by Pana Toothpaste for the smile of beauty, Sal Hepatica for the smile of health. An hour of smiles with Fred Allen, folks. 3,600 seconds of fun and music. Fun with our star comedian, Fred Allen. With our guest star, the mastermind of the donut industry. Music with Peter Van Steeden, the Merrimacs, and Win Murray. The time has come. It's the Fred Allen Show. Now the lights are dim, the curtain rises. Overture, it's 100 to 1. Ladies and gentlemen, as the evening sun, a fiery orb, sinks slowly into the golden west, we turn with regret from the end of a perfect day to face the hectic hour we know is to come. And so we say aloha to peace and contentment, and helloa to Fred Allen in person.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Say, what sort of an introduction was that, Harry? I happened to hear it. You know, my ears have been fixed.
Yes.
The sun, that fiery orb, aloha, helloa. What was?
Well, I'm sorry, Fred.
You sounded like James Fitzpatrick checking out of Tahiti with one of his travelogues.
Oh, no, I just forgot myself, Fred. I've been working on my other job all afternoon. And...
What am I? Am I getting to be a sideline with you or something?
Well,
everyone should have a sideline, but picking on me. But what other job is this?
Oh, well, I thought you knew about that.
No, nobody
Oh, well, I'm announcing for the Pathé News now.
Well, that's certainly news to me. Have you got your picture stuck up on the corner of the screen like Lou Hare has?
Oh, no. No, I don't appear on the screen, Fred. I'm just a disembodied voice.
Disembodied?
Yeah.
Have you hung your head lately, Harry?
Not since last week's program, no.
Well, the next time you hang your head, look down. Disembodied.
Oh.
Why, you look as though you had just bolted the perisphere.
Oh, this. Well, all right, I am getting a slight abdominal puff.
A slight abdominal puff. If that bulge gets any bigger, Harry, you'll have to sew a snood on the front of your shirt. And while you're looking around for a needle and thread, we say aloha to your paunch, and I hope it doesn't answer, and helloa to the news of the week. Peter, the Ipana Newsreel presents Your News Cavalcade. Brooklyn, New York. Appellate Division in Brooklyn Court rules that any pedestrian crossing thoroughfare with traffic lights in his favor has the right of way until he reaches the other side, even though said lights change color while said pedestrian is in the middle of said thoroughfare. Ipana News interviews man in the street to get his reaction to this recent legal ruling. Mr. Truman Wassop, a former resident of Jackson Heights, says...
This pedestrian's victory come too late for me.
Oh, you are a traffic light victim, Mr. Wassop?
I ain't seen me wife and kiddies for 2 years.
Really? Well, what happened?
Well, on the night of November 8, 1937, I'm starting home from work to Jackson Heights.
Yes?
I'm standing on the curb at 42nd Street. My body is poised. My eyes is agleam. Every sense is alight. My sinews is tensed like a startled fawn.
Well, why?
I'm waiting for the lights to change.
You were on the KIBM.
No, on the corner of 42nd Street.
Oh, I see.
Snap! The light goes green. I'm off. I get to the middle of the street. Snap! The light goes red.
Yes?
Traffic is on me with a mighty roar.
What did you do?
Well, I looked to the right, a taxi. I looked to the left, a bus. To the east, a motorcycle. To the west, a truck.
Gad, what a dilemma.
Yeah. I looked down, and there is an open manhole. It's my only hope.
You dove down into that open manhole 2 years ago.
And I've been living there ever since. I can't get out.
Why not?
Well, every time I stick my head up out of the manhole...
Yes?
The kids in the block start a soccer game.
I was wondering what you were doing with 3 foreheads.
Yeah, the contusions on me head has got contusions on them.
Well, condolences and thank you.
Hey, if you're ever passing that open manhole on 42nd Street, drop in.
I sure will. And sorry I brought you up just for that, Mr. Wassop. And thank you. A drugstore employee who welcomes the new pedestrian ruling is Mrs. Lovey Tannenbaum.
The Lovey you are spelling with twice E.
Oh. L-O-B-E-E.
Also, the last E shall be with a capital.
A capital at the end.
Tannenbaum you are making with a hyphen.
Well, I've never heard of a hyphen in Tannenbaum.
Well, confidentially, when we are living downtown, Tannenbaum, one word is all together. Oh. Now we are living uptown, we are making with a hyphen.
Oh, I see.
Upstairs is living Mrs. Goldberg. Goldberg, she's making with a semicolon.
A semicolon. Well, fine. Now that we've disposed of the neighborhood, what about this new traffic ruling?
For pedestrian, which I happen to be, it is meaning happy days, but positively.
Do you have occasion to cross the street a lot, Mrs. Tannenbaum?
Once a day for 6 years I am crossing 38th Street incessantly.
You cross 38th Street once a day?
At 5 o'clock through the duffel.
Through the duffel. Well, why?
Well, in my present capacity, I happen to be cashier at Pinkus People's Pharmacy. It's a drugstore.
Well, I wouldn't have known otherwise. I'm unfortunate you mentioned it.
Across the street, but diagonal, is Boykovich, a dress shop.
Diagonal, I get your slant.
Every day before closing time, Boykovich is looking on the cash register, and Boykovich is saying, I got a headache. So I am coming across the street, diagonal, with aspirin.
And for 6 years, you have never had any difficulty crossing the street with your aspirin?
Once only. But with quick wit, I am muddling through to Boykovich.
Well, when did this happen?
On March 17th. It's St. Patrick's Day. The street is packed. I'm looking at a parade with traffic.
Yes?
Boykovich is there with a headache. I am here with the aspirin. And between Boykovich and the aspirin is going up and down the St. Patrick's Parade.
A predicament. Well, how did you cross the street?
How, Kazersky? Like a flash, I'm joining the ancient order of Hibernians.
Yes?
The Hibernians in a jiffy is putting me in the parade.
Yes?
And I am marching across the street to Boykovich diagonal with the aspirin.
Some strategy. And you are still a member of the ancient order?
I'm a wild Irish
Well, you sure are incognito tonight. And thank you, Mrs. Lovey Tannenbaum. Another pedestrian who isn't bothered by the court's decision, Mr. Prentice Wetty.
Traffic lights ain't no skin off of my nose.
Have you a word of advice to offer pedestrians, Mr. Wetty?
Anybody that gets caught when a light changes has got to work out their own problem.
You don't feel for the other fellow.
There ain't no skin off of my nose. I've been caught in the middle of the street millions of times. There ain't no skin off of my nose.
I can see that.
I stood out there with taxis and trucks brushing me so close you couldn't tell their chassis from mine. I kept me head.
But thousands of other pedestrians have been hurt.
There ain't no skin off of my nose.
Well, naturally.
I was out there this morning. Cars whizzing by me. One fender took off the seat of me pants.
I know. It wasn't any skin off of your nose. Well, happy healing, and thank you, Mr. Prentice Wetty. To have the pedestrians' rights clearly understood, Ipana News asks Judge Morley Spratt to define the recent legal ruling. Judge Spratt.
Where a prima facie case has not been nisi prius, the pedestrian status in crossing the highway is volenti non fit injuria. In other words, non-feasance intensis is de mortuis or volvis tu geli star.
In your judicial opinion, Judge?
There is but one way to solve our present problem. Traffic regimentation.
Traffic regimentation.
Exactly.
Well, how would that work?
Mondays, all traffic will go east.
Yes.
Tuesdays, all traffic will go west.
Yes.
Wednesdays, east. Thursdays, west. Fridays,
well, what
east.
about the north
Saturdays,
and south?
Sunday.
What about...
What?
I said, what about the north and south?
Well, their differences were settled in the Civil War.
Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gwen Murray sings for us, I Didn't Know What Time It Was.
Once I was young, yesterday perhaps, danced with Jim and Paul and kissed some other chap. Once I was young, but never was naive, thought I had a trick or two up my imaginary sleeve. But now I know I was naive. I didn't know what time it was till I met you. Oh, what a lovely time it was, how sublime it was. I didn't know what day it was. You held my hand, warm like the month of May it was, and I'll say it was grand to be alive, to be young, to be mad, to be yours alone. Grand to see your face, feel your touch, hear your voice, say I'm all your own. I didn't know what year it was. Life was no prize. I wanted love, and here it was, shining out of your eyes. I'm wise, and I know what time it is now.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to call your attention, one very particular item on our agenda.
Fred, what's an agenda?
Well, Harry, I was under the impression that education was practically compulsory in these United States.
Well, I know, Fred, but I must have missed that one.
Well, Harry, agenda means items that must be brought to people's attention, things that must be attended to.
Oh, well, now I get it. Tender gums and dingy teeth.
How is that again?
Well, those are things to be brought to people's attention, and they're certainly things that must be attended to.
Say, I think you've got something there, Harry.
Yes, I have, Fred. And it's something for those dingy teeth and tender gums. iPana toothpaste and massage. An easy, modern help to a far more attractive smile. You see, ladies and gentlemen, your smile seldom reveals teeth that are bright and sparkling when your gums are tender and soft. And today's creamy, well-cooked foods tend to deprive your gums of the vigorous chewing they need for health. That's why they often grow flabby and weak and flash that warning signal of pink toothbrush. When you see that, by all means, see your dentist. You may not be in for serious trouble, but let him decide. Usually, his verdict will be,
your gums have grown lazy from lack of exercise. They need more stimulation to keep them firm and healthy.
And very often, as so many dentists do, he will add,
your gums will respond to the healthful stimulation of iPana toothpaste and massage.
So adopt this modern dental health routine. Massage with iPana. Help to keep your teeth brighter, your gums firmer, and your smile one of winning charm. Get an economical tube of iPana at your druggist's tomorrow.
Peter Van Steeden and his Melody Madcaps have just played exactly like you, if you happen to be a little off-key. And now, ladies and gentlemen...
Hello.
Oh, hello, Portland. Say, what is this with you? You're late again tonight.
I'm sorry. Mama and I went to the antique show.
Why don't you tell somebody? Well, say, what's new at the antique show?
Nothing's new. Antique means old. It comes from the Latin. Anticus, anticus, anticum.
Well, that sounds like a Latin parley to me. Say, how did you come by this extraneous chit-chat or knowledge?
I heard it on information, please.
No kidding.
Uh-huh. Did you know the seventh note in Rubinstein's Melody in F is...
That is the seventh note in Rubinstein. Well, Rubinstein will be surprised to hear that. I know it and you know it, but Rubinstein, wait till he finds it out.
Did you know that the first donut was made in America in 1739?
Say, is there more information, please, Data?
No. Our guest star told me that.
Oh, our guest star tonight is an authority on donuts?
Yes, Mr. Allen. And I want you to meet the Will Hayes of the donut industry, Mr. Alfred L. Plant.
Well, good evening, Mr. Plant.
Good evening, Fred.
Portland refers to you as the Will Hayes of the donut domain. Is that your official title?
Well, not exactly, Fred. Actually, I'm in charge of merchandising research for the donut industry.
Your job is to step up business by checking on the sales technique of donut bakers around the country.
Exactly. I travel from Massachusetts to Miami, interviewing salesmen, grocers, and housewives.
Well, how is your consumer demand holding up these days?
Well, very well, Fred. In New York City alone, 80,000 dozen doughnuts are eaten every day.
80,000 dozen? Why, that's almost 1 million doughnuts a day. Say, if all of the fat that is used to fry those doughnuts was put into one lump, you couldn't tell it from a certain radio comedian's head. How Benny gets what little hair he has, how he gets that little bit of tuft of hair to grow in fat is too much for me. Say, how many of your little fried halos were sold in this country last year?
$78 million worth, Fred.
78? Say, there's plenty of dough in the donut, isn't there? Is the russet bagel a product? Is the russet bagel a product of modern civilization?
Oh, Fred, donuts go way back. They're even mentioned in the Bible.
Really? I haven't been in a hotel room for so long.
Well, in Leviticus, there is a passage about a round cake fried in oil with a nut in the center.
Well, what was the purpose of the nut?
Well, that was to keep the center from being soggy and underdone.
Oh, I see. And then some fresh air fiend begat the idea of removing the nut and giving vagrant pastry zephyrs the right of way.
Exactly.
Well, that's news to me. You know that I always thought the hole was added so that people with buck teeth could get a grip on the donut.
No. That's a false rumor that was started some years ago.
It was, excuse me?
That's just a false rumor, Fred.
That started some years ago. I hope you nipped it in the batter before it got too far.
We did.
You know, a certain byproduct of your craft has always worried me, Mr. Plant. It is, to name it, the jelly donut.
Well, what's your problem, Fred?
Now, how is a jelly donut assembled? Do they jack up a little blob of jelly and build a donut around it? Or do they just fry a ball of dough and give it a jelly transfusion later?
No, I'm sorry, Fred. I can't tell you that. You know, it's a trade secret.
Oh, a trade. I wouldn't expect you to divulge it in public, Mr. Plant. A soggy faux pas, excuse me. But getting back to the regular, or the Mayflower donut, as we know it around here, it's made by machinery, isn't it?
Yes, Fred. Why, some of our larger machines will turn out 400 dozen donuts an hour.
4,800 donuts an hour. Well, do all of the donuts have a uniform size?
Yes, the standard Mayflower model measures 3 inches in diameter. The hole is 3/4 of an inch across.
Well, is the industry contemplating any changes in the standard size?
Well, they are. Next year, we're going to put out a slightly larger donut. The diameter will be 3.5 inches.
And the hole will be larger?
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, the hole will measure a full inch next year.
Well, is there any particular reason for this radical change, Mr. Plant?
Well, yes, there is, Fred. After many surveys, I find that for the same money, we can give the public more donuts.
And more hole as well. That brings us to the one question you, as a donut authority, Mr. Plant, should certainly be able to answer. Is it proper to dunk?
Oh, yes, it certainly is, Fred. Why, haven't you heard of the NDA?
NDA? Well, what is the NDA?
Why, the National Dunking Association.
Really?
Yep, we have 350,000 members listed, including male LaGuardia.
That would be 350,001, wouldn't it? Well, I didn't know. Well, you can tell me then, Mr. Plant, which dunking technique does the NDA favor? The huckster's plunge? That wholly submerges the metacarpus? Or the debutante's dip that merely sprays the cuticle?
Well, personally, Fred, I prefer my own method. It's simple, but it's effective.
Well, what is the Plant method? How do you dunk, Mr. Plant?
Well, first I take a sip or two of my coffee.
That would be to prevent any slopping over.
Exactly. Then I break my donut in half. You see, breaking assures a jagged end.
Well, of course. The jagged end being more porous gives you super suction, as it were.
Correct. But then I immerse my donut, penetrating the coffee to a 1-inch depth.
Now, just 2-inch depth. You're ever so frugal and prudent, aren't you? What about your dunking grip?
Well, my fingers are arched and spread slightly to avoid any caffeine contact.
Ah, the master. But how do you remove your dank tidbit from the cup? How do you avoid the seepage, that Maxwell House lavalier about the shirt front? See on the novice.
That's not so hard. You see, I just wobble my donut about.
Yes?
And this drains off the surplus coffee right back into the cup.
And then a hole-in-one, unless you've got a beard and divot trouble. And the dunking operation is consummated.
That's all there is to it, Fred.
Fine. That is your technique. Have you ever heard of my dunking method? The good old horn and hard at plop.
The horn and hard at plop?
Yes. I tell you how it operates. When no one is looking, 2 donuts are plopped into the cup of coffee surreptitiously. After the donuts sink gently to the bottom and absorption is consummated, the dank hulk is eaten with a knife and fork.
That's definitely bad form, Fred.
Ah, but it's definitely good taste, Mr. Plant. Well, thank you a lot for this instructive little discourse.
It's really been a pleasure to be here.
You had to make up your mind on that. Yes, anyone who's ever been here, Mr. Plant, has to mull it over before they decide whether it's been a pleasure or not. Well, I'm going to tell you, to show you my appreciation, I am going to have Harry's Trio sing you a dunking farewell. All right, boys.
Dunks for the memory, a donut in your cup to slop your coffee up. Dunks
to the patter of these singing drips, we bid our guest of the evening aloha.
Good night, Fred.
Good night, and thank you, Mr. Alfred Plant.
So dunk you so much.
Thank you. And now the Merrimacs hurriedly assemble to sing for us, to take the curse off of that singing you just heard, Volvistu Gaily Star.
Volvistu Gaily Star, Volvistu Gaily Star, Volvistu Gaily Star, Lambelo. Volvistu Gaily Star, I found my lucky star. Volvistu Gaily Star, Lambelo. I told my lucky star, Volvistu Gaily Star, Volvistu Gaily Star, Lambelo. Manya, 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 me, manya, 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 me, manya, manya, lambelo. There's no magic like the magic of a lucky song. Should things go tragic, it'll surely straighten every wrong. You'll feel its magic if you follow me and sing along. Follow me and sing along. My lucky star is shining from afar, just like an angel with a golden halo. Manya, 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 me, manya means good luck for me. Manya, manya, lambelo. Father's the Gaily Star, Father's the Gaily Star, lambelo.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, ever since the trend toward quizzing began, a sure way to be the life of any party is to have on hand a few startling facts. Then you can toss them into the conversational hurly-burly whenever you get a chance. For instance, Did you know that if a flea was as big as a man, he could jump half a mile?
Oh. Well, I don't think that is particularly startling, Fred.
You're rather blasé, aren't you, Herschel? What is your idea of a startling fact?
Well, something like this. Did you know that 8 out of 10 people in the United States not take proper and sufficient care of their teeth and gums? And, ladies and gentlemen, that is one big reason we constantly remind you to see your dentist regularly and to faithfully care for your teeth and gums by using iPana toothpaste and massage. Now, that's a simple but important routine you should always follow, and for this reason.
Teeth are seldom bright and lustrous when gums are tender and soft. And today's soft foods deny your gums the stimulation and exercise that come from vigorous chewing. As a result, they often become tender and more susceptible to gum trouble.
Fortunately, you can help supply that needed stimulation with iPana and massage. So every time you brush your teeth, put a little extra iPana on your brush or fingertip and massage your gums with it. It will help your gums grow stronger, more resistant, your mouth healthier, and your teeth cleaner and brighter. And since that naturally increases the attractiveness of your smile, you can see it will certainly pay you to say to your druggist tomorrow, a tube of iPana, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fred Allen Show will continue after a short pause for your station identification. Ladies and gentlemen, the question of the week. This is Mr. and Mrs. Average Man's Round Table, where 3 persons selected from our studio audience are invited to give their opinions on one question that concerns a prominent issue of the day. These sessions are absolutely unrehearsed. Fred is sitting down now at the table where he meets his fellow debaters for the first time. Are you ready, Fred?
Yes, I am, Harry. We're all ready. And before I announce the question of the week to my committee, I think it's only fit proper that I meet the committee. Don't you, Portland?
Yes, I think so.
Well, who is our first member tonight?
First is Mr. Lou Lazarus, a builder from Jamaica, Long Island.
Well, good evening, Mr. Lazarus.
Good evening, Mr. Allen.
Is your home in Jamaica, is it?
Yes, it is.
Jamaica? The Jamaica is the gateway to Long Island, in the manner of saying, isn't it? It's built up quite a lot lately, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
I can remember years ago when you could find a place to park in Jamaica. We used to work out there a good many years ago. But you are in the... Yes, are you?
Yes, I am.
Well, I'd like to ask you, what is your conception of the soundest type of investment a person can make in the real estate line at the moment?
Well, I think a family, for a person who invests in a home, is the safest investment today.
Oh, you mean for a fellow who wants to live in the house himself?
Oh, yes.
Well, thank you very much. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but eventually I'll get thrown out of Radio City. I'll have to live someplace. Of course, in radio, we practically live in here all the time. Well, thank you a lot, Mr. Lazarus. And who's next, Portland?
Mrs. Margaret Sass, North Hollywood, California.
Well, good evening, Mrs. Sass.
Good evening, Mr. Allen.
You're from North Hollywood, California? You're not a fugitive from the ham and egg plan, are you? What are you, may I ask what you're doing here in New York?
I came on a vacation to visit my family.
Oh, on a vacation. Is this your first trip here?
It's my first trip in 2 years.
Oh, you've been here before?
I lived here all my life.
Oh, did you really? Not all your life. You mean up to now?
Well, all of my life in California.
Just because you went to Hollywood, you didn't die, I mean. But I guess you noticed quite a few changes in New York since you've been away.
The only thing I've noticed is 6th Avenue, well, the lack of it, I should say.
Oh, it's gone. Well, there are quite a few changes along Broadway. There's a new pineapple hanging up in front of Sloppy Joe's. The barker in front of that burlesque theater is much hoarser than he was 2 years ago. Have you noticed all of the new trees on 5th Avenue given by Major Bowes and Mr. Rockefeller?
No, I don't think I've noticed them. I haven't expected them.
Haven't you noticed the trees? Oh, there are a million. There are so many trees on Fifth Avenue now. I hear some of the office buildings have signs in them now. Do not throw lighted cigarettes out the window. You may start a forest fire. Well, thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Sads. And our next member...
Mr. Bob Walters from Newark, New Jersey.
Well, good evening, Mr. Walters.
Good evening, Mr. Allen.
May I ask your profession?
Well, I'm a gag man.
A radio gag man?
Yes.
Oh, you don't write serious things. You just write comedy material, huh?
Yes, I do.
Of course, a great many of the comedy routines turn out to be serious when you get them on the air. You haven't got a joke offhand you'd like to tell?
Well, I got one, yeah.
I mean, for nothing?
Yeah.
You won't put in... You won't send a bill around here later.
No.
Is it a good joke?
It's a good joke.
All right. You want to tell her?
Yeah.
All right. Is it awesome?
Yeah, it's a good joke.
Well, suppose I tell you what we do. We'll get on with... How am I doing for time, Jim? Have I got time? All right, Mr. Walters. Just want to make sure.
2 fleas retired and bought a dog.
Well, I know. I heard a joke about two Scotch fleas who bought a dog and opened a subdivision on the dog, right? That shows. Mr. Walters, you should be on the air, and I should be... Well, now I guess we're ready for our question of the week. It's probably going to start a lot of trouble this week. Husbands and wives have been arguing about this particular matter for a great many years. Our question tonight is, do you think women drivers operate their cars as efficiently as men? Do you drive a car, Mr. Lazarus?
Yes, I do.
Do you think that women they drive as well as men, do you?
Oh, definitely not.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Well, this is rather an unfair question. Have you ever had any distressing experiences on the road with lady drivers?
So many that I can't remember any definite one.
Oh, it's too bad. You should have kept You should have kept a file or a diary. So, well, I did. I tell you, I saw a woman put out her hand to turn left on 46th Street today and make a right turn. And the policeman went over and spoke to her about it. She says, I wasn't making any signal. I just had a manicure, and I put out my hand to let my nail enamel dry. But, of course, that's only hearsay. Mrs. Saz, do you drive a car, do you?
Yes, I do.
Well, how do you feel? Do you think that women drivers are as skilled at the wheel as men?
Yes, I think women are just as good as men at the wheel.
You think that women...
Yes, definitely.
You drive a car out in Hollywood, do you?
Yes.
Well, you must be.
Well, I read in one of the national magazines that women have no more accidents than men.
Women have...
So that should count in the final analysis.
Well, of course, you can't say that. They might
and
get
men need us for an alibi when they're out and driving.
Oh, no. You can't. Now, wait a minute. Mrs. Sayers, if you drive out in Hollywood, you don't need any further recommendation. Out there, those drivers do 60 in parking spaces. Well, how do you feel about it, Mr. Walters? Do you drive a car?
No, I don't, Mr. Allen.
Well, neither do I. We have something in common. And how do you feel about lady drivers?
Well, I'm non-committal.
You're not? Well, now we've got a deadlock. Mrs. Sayers says that women drive better, and Mr. Lazarus says that women don't drive quite as well. You haven't, as a radio gag man, you haven't got an odd joke around that could get us out of this routine, have you? About a lady driver? I had another joke today that might finish the whole thing for us. You know, yesterday here in New York, the people voted on and passed the Pari Mutual machine in spite of the fact that the mayor said that he didn't want the thing passed. So I heard that this morning Mayor LaGuardia says that now the bookmakers have made their bets, they can lie in them. Well, apparently we have reached a deadlock in our forum tonight. Mr. Lazarus says aye, Mrs. Sad says nay, and Mr. Walters is non-committal. I want to thank you all a lot for your kind cooperation tonight, and our forum closes and rests until next week. Thank you a lot. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Wynne Murray returns to sing for us Blow, Gabriel, Blow.
hear that playing? Do you know who's playing? Gabriel, Gabriel's playing. Will you be ready to go when I blow my horn? Blow, Gabriel, blow. Go on and blow, Gabriel, blow. I've been a sinner and I've been a scamp, but now I'm willing in my lamp, so blow, Gabriel, blow. I was low, Gabriel, low. Mighty low, Gabriel, low. But now since I have seen the light, I'm good by day and good by night, so blow, Gabriel, blow. Once I was headed for Hades. Once I was headed for Hades. But when I got to Satan's door, I heard you blowing on your horn. So I said, Satan, fare thee well. And now I'm all ready to fly. Yes, to fly higher and higher. 'Cause I've gone through brimstone and I've been through fire. And I've purged my soul and my heart to climb up the mountain top and start to blow, Gabriel, blow. Go on and blow, Gabriel, blow. I want to join your happy band and play all day in the promised land, so blow, Gabriel, blow.
Thank you. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to make a very important announcement, one that throws new light on an old subject. And I can assure you that your close attention will be more than repaid by what you hear. All right, Harry.
Recently, ladies and gentlemen, 7 leading medical journals joined in sending out questionnaires to physicians. They asked, do you recommend a laxative in treating a cold? If so, what type do you prescribe? And here is the result of that impartial survey.
7 out of every 10 physicians said they prescribe a saline laxative.
And, ladies and gentlemen, Sal Hepatica is, we believe, the outstanding saline laxative in America today. It is speedy, yet gentle. And speed is mighty important in fighting a cold. In addition, Sal Hepatica helps nature counteract the acidity that so frequently accompanies a cold. So in 2 ways, sparkling Sal Hepatica helps fight cold and helps faster. Check these statements with your doctor. And before another day goes by, get an economical bottle of Sal Hepatica from your druggist. Then, whenever a cold threatens, do as so many physicians recommend. Take 2 teaspoonfuls of Sal Hepatica in a glass of water. Help nature help you to get through this winter with less time out for colds. With gentle, quick-acting Sal Hepatica.
Peter Van Steeden and his Ipana Rhythm 16 have just played Go Fly a Kite. How you can fly a kite with no strings in the orchestra, I don't know. And now, say, Harry, before we go any farther, let's clean this up. What you were trying to say a minute ago.
I can get it straight for
All
you
right,
now.
you wanted, let's straighten it out.
2 tablespoons.
That's all we wanted to know. Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, just as long as everything is thoroughly understood. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Mastodonic Allen Art Group. Tonight they present a radio calamity entitled The Sound Man's Revenge, or He Only Pulled the Trigger a Little Way, because the leading man was half shot already. See that?
This is station FOO. Through the courtesy of the Leffingwell Loan Company, we bring you the correct time. When you hear the client's body fall, it will be 9:48 Leffingwell Loan Shark time.
What? 90% interest. I'm ruined.
9:48 Leffingwell Loan Shark time. Men, do you need cash? Call Leffingwell, the friendly financier. Leffingwell doesn't attach your salary or your automobile. All Leffingwell takes is your right eye. The left eye still belongs to you. Digby Livid, a satisfied Leffingwell client, right?
6 months ago, I didn't have no shirt on me back. I made a loan from Leffingwell's. Now I ain't got no skin on me back.
You, too, can get skun, folks. Remember our slogan, we aim to squeeze. Borrow the Leffingwell way, spelled W-A-Y.
And now Station FOO presents The Finnegan Playhouse, starring Dawson Bell.
Good evening. This is Dawson Bells coming to you through the courtesy of Finnegan's Fish Cakes. Tonight, Finnegan's Fish Cakes and Dawson Bells celebrate our first anniversary on the air. We are thrilled tonight to have as our guest Hollywood's most famous screen star, Miss Kitty Droopy. Audience, meet Miss Kitty Droopy.
Hello, everyone. I'm charmed to be here, really am. Charmed with this, charmed with that, charmed with dear Dawson, charmed with... Ow, who pinched me?
Thank you. Thank you, divine Miss Droopy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, another anniversary treat. My program is famous, and rightly so, for my sound effects, conceived in solitude by me. I now present the man who has so faithfully executed my sound effects man, Theodore Slade. Speak to your public, Slade. No, dear boy. Say something yourself.
Hello.
Thank you, Slade. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with your kind permission, Dawson Bells presents
Act 1 of our Finnegan Fish Cake Playhouse. Tonight's masterpiece is entitled Jack and Jill. The radio version is by Dawson Bells from the Mother Goose rhyme of the same name. Prologue is by Dawson Bells.
Thank you. To most of us, Jack and Jill is a simple nursery rhyme. Jack and Jill went up the hill, and so on ad infinitum. Ah, but what tragedy lies behind this innocuous little rhyme? The heartbreaks of a country boy and his simple rustic sweetheart. Tonight, as your narrator, I, Dawson Bells, acquaint you with the true story of Jack and Jill. I am Jack Jordan. I live somewhere in New England. New England, land of penury, misery, frustration. My father is a cruel man, cold and bitter as a December morning. One night I am in the barn alone. My father has given me no supper. I am making a popover of owl's eggs. As I licked albumin of owl egg from my fingers, the barn door opens. My father enters.
Jack!
Here,
Go
Pa.
up the hill and fetch a pail of water.
Pail of water? No, siree. Not on no bitter cold night like this.
I said get a pail of water. Now get.
Pa said get, so I get. Outside that barn door I stood, seething with rage. Over and over again I said to myself, what shall I do? What shall I do? A voice within me answered.
Don't get that water. Don't get that water. Kill your father. Kill your father.
Yes, I would kill my father. Inside our squalid house, my father sat, his back to the door. I picked up an axe. Stealthily, I crept to the house. Silently, I opened the door. I lost my nerve. Quietly, I closed the door. Slade, I said quietly.
Sorrow, Mr. Phelps. I got so many sound effects here.
Well, concentrate, Slade.
Yes, sir.
Do that. I decided to forgive my father and fetch the pail of water. Yonder into the cold night I went. Up the steep hill with my heavy oaken pail I toiled. What was that huddled form crouching in my path? Was it a girl? It was. I stopped. The girl spoke.
Hello.
Howdy.
I've lost my way, sir. Help me, please. I need warmth, shelter.
You with the Bose unit?
Oh, no. I'm not lost with a group. I'm just lost.
Oh,
What's your name?
Jack Jordan. What's yours?
Jillibacue Muckin' Fuss.
Jillibacue, mucking fuss?
Yes.
Mind if I call you Jill?
Jack.
Jill.
Jack.
Jill.
Jack.
Jill.
This dialogue, ladies and gentlemen, is not to be found in the original Mother Goose version. It has been interpolated by Dawson Bells. We return you now to the play.
Jack.
Jill.
Jack.
Jill, I love you, Jill. Yes, love had crept into my bleak little world on rosy, dimpled knees. As Jill and I sat there on that hill, the music of her musical name ran musically through my head like music. All about me, the trees, the bushes seemed to be singing.
Jillibacue Muckin' Fuss. Jillibacue Muckin' Fuss. Jillibacue Muckin' Fuss.
Yes, Jillibacue Muckin' Fuss. Ecstasy, our very spirit seemed to embrace. As Jill and I prepared to learn something from our spirits, a figure burst upon us from out the gloom. It was my father. My father spoke.
I told you to fetch a pail of water. I'll teach you to disobey your pa.
My father lunged at me. I parried his thrust. His hand flashed to his belt. I asked myself one question. Was my father pulling his knife?
You're doggone right I'm pulling my knife.
Yes, I was doggone right. Father was pulling his knife. Jill screamed. Father advanced. Father said,
Right here, son.
I felled my father with a blow.
Oh!
Blind with rage, I snatched the knife. I was no longer master of myself. I stood over Father's prostrate form. I raised the knife and
so ends Act 1 in our Finnegan Playhouse. Jack's father doesn't like that upraised knife, does he? But what would he say if on the end of that upraised knife he saw a delicious Finnegan fish cake? He'd say, shoot the fish cake for me, Jack boy. Housewife, take a tip from Pa Jordan. Stop in at your grocer's tomorrow. Buy a box of this appetizing, golden brown, tangy fresh, butter soft, creamy smooth, mellow rich, honey sweet, oven crisp, fluffy flake, Finnegan's fish cake. And now, Act 2 of the Finnegan Playhouse, presenting Jack and Jill, and starring Dawson Bell.
The scene, the top of the hill. Jill is discovered sitting. I, Jack Jordan, had just killed my father. Into the night Jill and I fled. A storm came up. The wind howled. The thunder roared. The rain came down in torrents. Slade, turn that seltzer bottle the other way.
I'm sorry, sir. These sound effects. I'm going dipping.
Man yourself, Slade.
Yes, sir.
Jill and I fled down the hill, onward, ever onward. My father's body had been discovered. The long arm of the law reached out to grasp us. From the south came the county sheriff on horseback. From the east came the deputy by train. From the west came the G-men by aeroplane. And from the north the Mounties in their sleigh. Could Jill and I escape? We grew mad with fear. The law was closing in. Airplanes zoomed. Sleigh bells jangled. Horses hoofed. Slade! What is going on here?
Sorrow, sir. These sound effects is getting me screwy.
Where was I?
You were here with us.
Oh, yes, the sheriff on horseback. The sheriff pulled up his horse and spoke.
Hold on there, Jack Jordan. I'm arresting you for murder.
Well, I ain't submitting, Sheriff.
Jack.
Jill.
Jack.
Jill.
Come with me, Jack Jordan.
I was resolved that sheriff would never take me alive. I pulled my father's knife. I stabbed that sheriff to the heart. I stabbed him, Slade, not shot him.
Sorrow, Mr. Phelps. I'm going nuts here.
What was that, Slade?
I killed him again.
This is confusing.
You're telling me.
And now, Jill spoke.
Jack, I can't stand it.
Jill, put down that gun.
No, I'll end it all. Goodbye, Grover.
Slade, the gun! The gun!
Oh, sorrow, sir.
Oh.
Jill is dead. The sheriff dead. My father dead. I alone live.
Yeah, but not for long, Dawson Phelps.
Slade, what does this mean?
I'm going nuts, Phelps. Horses' hooves, bodies falling, sleigh bells. Ever since you went on the air, you've driven me crazy with your sound effects. I can't stand it no more.
Put down that gun, Slade. What are you doing?
I'm getting my rhythm. That's what I'm doing. Take this, Phelps.
Oh, this is Dawson Bells signing off permanently, ladies and gentlemen. Pending rigor mortis, I remain obediently yours. Oh.
And this is Slade, the sound effects man, quitting for good, folks. And I remain disobediently yours. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's no news to you that at the onset of a cold, most physicians prescribe a laxative. But do you know what type they recommend? In a very recent impartial survey among physicians conducted by leading medical journals, it was found that 7 out of 10 physicians prescribe a saline laxative for colds. And Sal Hepatica is, we believe, the outstanding saline laxative in America. Now, there are 2 very good reasons for this. First,
Sal Hepatica acts quickly, yet it is exceptionally gentle.
And remember, since the progress of a cold is quick, this greater speed of Sal Hepatica is especially important in fighting it. Second,
Sal Hepatica also helps nature counteract the acidity that so often accompanies a cold.
So you see, Sal Hepatica helps in 2 ways, and helps faster. Check these facts with your doctor. Get an economical bottle of Sal Hepatica at your nearest drugstore tomorrow, or even tonight. And always keep it on hand for special cold-fighting service. Remember, for faster action against colds, take sparkling Sal Hepatica.
Now, before we go, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that on next Wednesday night, the Fred Allen Hour will bring you Soap Hints.
How can I get rid of a pain in the neck?
Send your wife to Reno.
Your Song of the Week.
Oh, the Jim Jumpies, the jumping jam. Oh, the Jim
Just a minute. That's Jim Jam, not Jim isn't it?
I gotta leave out the jam, but I'm dieting.
Oh, our guest star will be
Dr. Rockwell, direct from his tour of Maine.
Hear Dr. Rockwell's thrilling story.
My 4 years in the lobster pot.
Hear Dr. Rockwell's exciting tale.
The night I spent in a seagull's nest with a good egg.
Next Wednesday, for one night only, Dr. Rockwell.
And music.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, some 450 American cities are raising funds to maintain their hospitals, visiting nurses, child and family welfare, and other humanitarian services. These community tests deserve our support. Let's give it generously.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
The Fred Allen Show. Brought to you by Panna Toothpaste for the smile of beauty, Sal Hepatica for the smile of health. An hour of smiles with Fred Allen, folks. 3,600 seconds of fun and music. Fun with our star comedian, Fred Allen. With our guest star, Bob Bedsley. Music with Peter Van Steeden, the Merrimack, and Win Murray. The time has come. It's the Fred Allen Show. The curtain goes up, Peter raises his baton for overture, and it's good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, is a young man who has just caught 1939 under the mistletoe and is preparing to kiss the old year goodbye. Here he is, Fred Allen, in person.
Thank you. How did you enjoy your Christmas? Did you make the welkin ring again this year?
Yes, sir, Fred.
Enjoyed yourself, huh?
Oh, say, I've had high old times at Christmas, Fred.
Yeah.
But I think the high old time I had this Christmas was higher than any high old times I ever had.
Oh.
And I've had some high old times.
You had a high old time.
Yes, sir.
Well, did you hang up your stocking this year?
Oh, you bet, Fred.
What happened?
Well, nothing. I just put it back on again in the morning.
Hey, you're lucky. I put my stocking back on and stepped in 3 jelly beans. I had to send the stocking over to Schrapp's to get it laundered, Harry.
Well, that's the best. Oh, say, Fred, I'm sorry. I forgot. Thanks a lot for your present. That turkey stuffing.
Oh, the turkey? You got the turkey stuffing. How was it, Harry? How did it taste?
Well, that I can't say, Fred. The zipper on the turkey got stuck, and we had to nibble around the outside. We couldn't get the turkey open.
Oh, isn't that a
Merry December 27th, folks.
Hey, what?
Can't tell what'll happen.
What if somebody should put a weather strip on that door? Things are creeping in here when you don't... What is that, a Merry December 27th? Are you making your own holidays, Mr. Van Steeden?
No, but I didn't see you fellas Christmas.
Well, that's all right,
Did you have a good Christmas, Harry?
Oh, I had a high old time.
He's had high old times, but he got altitude with this last high old time. But what? From his looks, I don't think he's grounded yet, as a matter of What sort of a day did you have, Mr. Van Steeden?
I was going all day.
Okay.
Christmas carols, community things, solos around in people's backyards.
Gee, well, you spent the whole day singing, Pete?
I must have sung Abdullah Bulbul Amir 200 times, Harry.
Abdullah Bulbul.
Well, what kind of a carol is that? What has Abdul the Bulbul Amir got to do with Christmas?
Abdul's a Turk.
Yeah.
Turks come from Turkey, and Turkey goes with Christmas.
I can't say that.
I see that. I'll join you outside as soon as I wind this up. What did you sing for an encore? Cranberry Me Not on the Lone Prairie?
Okay, Alan, just for that, here's your loaf of bread back.
Thanks.
What's that?
Alan gave me a loaf of bread for Christmas.
A loaf of bread?
He said if somebody gave me an electric toaster for Christmas, I'd be sitting pretty.
Well, just because you didn't get the toaster, you don't have to give me this bread back, Van Steeden. I don't.
A crumb will feel more at home with a loaf of bread than I will.
He who tells a joke and runs away will live to tell a joke some other day. And he who has the last laugh in radio is but a music cue, Mr. Van Steeden. And with this sage rejoinder, left over from Harry's turkey stuffing, we turn to the latest news of the week. The Ipana News presents The World in Review. New York City, New York. Selznick International production of Gone with the Wind. The motion picture, eagerly awaited by millions who read the book, has triumphant opening in New York City. Celebrities involved in making a picture are acclaimed by press and public. Ipana News interviews some of the little fellows whose names didn't come up at the opening, but whose activities made Gone with the Wind possible. First, Mr. Mervyn Nod. What about this sensational picture, Mr. Nod?
Why, if it wasn't for me, Gone with the Wind would never have been made.
Well, I didn't see your name among the screen credits. Mr. Selznick produced the picture, didn't he?
Yes.
Victor Fleming directed it?
Yes.
Max Steiner wrote the music?
Yes.
Walter Plunkett designed the costume?
Yes.
And still you...
Yes. I maintain that the man who really started the ball rolling was little old yours truly, Mervyn Nod.
You?
Yes. I, Mervyn Nod, said the one word that made the picture possible.
Well, how did it happen?
Well, it was 3 years ago in March. Mr. Selznick buzzed for me.
You flew to his office?
Yes.
And?
Mr. Selznick was reading the last page of a book. I stood at attention. Mr. Selznick finished reading. He put the book on his desk. He raised his eyes to mine.
And said?
Mervyn, he said, this book will make a great picture. I met his glance. I said, yes.
That is what started Gone with the Wind?
Yes.
If you had said no that morning, what would have happened?
I'd have been fired. I'm a yes man.
Aren't we all? And thank you, Mr. Mervyn. Yes, and yes to you. The man at the studio who had the most trouble with the picture was a gentleman named Humphrey Dill. Mr. Dill.
I've been 30 years in the picture game, and I never seen nothing like I've been through on Gone with the Wind.
Well, what is it you do at the studio, Mr. Dill?
I'm the adjective man.
The adjective man?
Yeah. When a producer finishes a picture, he turns in the details to me.
Oh, and you?
I make up an adjective to fit the picture.
Well, I still don't.
Look, I'll explain it.
Oh, all right.
Supposing the studio finishes a picture called Chaos Over Potsdam.
Yeah?
The producer gives me the details. I see it ain't colossal. I see there ain't no adjective to describe Chaos Over Potsdam.
What do you do?
I use a word like significant. This picture is significant. You can take it either way.
Oh, I see. But about Gone with the Wind.
Well, Mr. Selznick, give me the details.
They were stupendous.
It's the biggest thing to come out of Hollywood. So I start going through my adjectives.
And?
I ain't got an adjective in my repertoire big enough to fit it.
What about colossal?
Colossal, titanic, mammoth, Brobdingnagian, cyclopean. For the first time in my life, they won't do.
So?
So I started compounding adjectives like Titan gigantuan.
Yeah.
Super colostic.
Yeah.
Glamonificent.
Those are pretty big words.
Not big enough for this picture. I seen it was futile. I dismantled the adjectives I was working on.
And gave up?
I had to. The picture's too big for words.
And Gone with the Wind has been released without an adjective?
I'm just calling it a long picture, mister.
A masterpiece of understatement. And thank you, Mr. Humphrey Dill. An actress who almost played the part of Scarlet in Gone with the Wind is Miss Stephanie Culpepper. How did you miss out on the scarlet part, Miss Culpepper?
I was too thorough, Sugar.
Too thorough?
I sure enough was. I got too deep into the character. That was my undoing.
What happened?
Well, back in 1935, the studio called me for a test. I thought they would just audition and draw.
Oh, I see.
I met the director, Mr. Somebody. He says, honey, your draw is bragging. If you can act like you can draw, he said, the part is yours.
And you did a scene from the picture?
With the camera right there.
Oh, and what was the trouble?
I was too thorough.
Well, how do you mean, Miss Culpepper?
Well, the director said, play Scarlet as a green kid.
Yes.
Your future looks black, and you're feeling blue.
Yes.
Lose your courage and turn yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Then steal yourself and show you're in the pink.
A complicated bit of acting, I must say.
Yes, Scarlet was green, black, blue, yellow, and pink. That's the way I played her, but I was too thorough.
How do you mean?
Well, the test was in Technicolor. I come out plaid.
Oh. Condolences, and thank you, Miss Stephanie Culpepper. The only boner found in the entire picture was traced to one Mr. Belclair Scriven. How did this boner possibly creep in, Mr. Scriven?
It was my fault. It was a fatal literary lapse.
Oh, a literary... Oh, did you write the picture scenario?
Me? Why, one man couldn't write Gone with the Wind. It was a creative project.
Really? Well, how was the picture written?
60 workers, writers, working day and night in 12-hour shifts.
You don't say.
Yes, I do. The script passed along on an assembly line.
Yeah.
Hack writers put in verbs and conjunctions.
Yeah.
Literary big shots bolted on sentences. The chap who did whole paragraphs was pure semantics.
And your task was?
I was a suffix clincher.
Oh, you just added the suffixes.
Yes, for instance, if the word child passed me on the assembly belt, I would add hood. Childhood.
Yes.
Sweet, I'd add nest.
Sweetness.
Nuff, I'd add ing.
The word nuff.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that ing.
But about this single boner in Gone with the Wind.
It is a missing suffix. It was my fatal lapse.
How did it happen?
I had been working 27 days and nights without sleeping. I was suffix happy.
I can imagine.
We were coming into that scene where Scarlet meets Rhett for the first time. I was sitting at the assembly belt. I started nodding.
Yes.
Butt came by, I added the ler. Butler.
Yes.
Scar came by, I added the let. Scarlet.
Yes.
Then she spoke, and I must have dozed off.
You missed the suffix?
I did, yes. Scarlet said hello. I didn't add the O.
And when Scarlet greets Rhett in the picture today...
It's a bugle call.
I see. And what picture are you working on now, Mr. Scriven?
I am not with MGM at the moment.
Well, where will a letter reach you?
Care of the menswear in Macy's basement.
And still you're no bargain, Mr. Belclair Scriven. And now the Arcana News brings you a digest version of the masterpiece Gone with the Wind, running to 1,037 pages in book form, lasting 3 hours and 45 minutes on the screen. Gone with the Wind is here through the miracle of radio, given to you in 3 seconds, presenting our condensation of Gone with the Wind. The Gun with the Wind. Thank you. We have some fife players in here. And now as long as the drum corps doesn't show up, we're all right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Merry Macs who have picked up a sideline and are singing at the Paramount Theater this week close in on our microphone to render Santa Claus's theme song, Jingle Bells.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, and the laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in the one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in the one-horse open sleigh. ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Soon I had Miss Penny Bride seated by my side. The horse was lean and lanky, and misfortune seemed his lot. She ran the sleigh to a drifted bank, and we got a stop. Jingle, 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 jingle all the way, all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, jingle, jingle bells, jingle all the way, all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is wide, go to it while you're young. Just take the girls tonight and sing this playing song. Jingle, 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 jingle bells, jingle all around that way. What fun it is to ride in the one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, 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 jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, we have a lot of fun riding in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, jingle, jingle all the way. Jingle, 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 jingle all the way.
Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, since we are still knee-deep in the holiday season, this is a good time.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Now we'll have a little more Merry Christmas and a big dash of Happy New Year. Personally, I'd like a little Arbor Day for a change.
What's the trouble, chum, if I may call you chum?
Oh, no trouble at all, only I don't like holidays.
Oh, come now. Not even this in-between time?
Especially this in-between time. The more I think of the presents I got, the madder I get.
Really?
Some neckties that'd come in handy if you had a flag of stripes. Pardon me. Some cigars that are guaranteed to rid the house of termites, and a lot of bills that'll take me to spring. Don't look now, but I'm getting a cold for New Year's, so maybe you've noticed.
Well, if Fred didn't, I did. Chum. Seriously, I can tell you what to do for your cold. Take Sal Hepatica to help fight that cold faster. And to substantiate that statement, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to pass along the results of a recent impartial survey among physicians conducted by leading medical journals. In this survey, it was found that 7 out of 10 physicians prescribe a saline laxative when treating a cold. And Sal Hepatica is, we believe, the outstanding saline laxative in America. There are 2 very good reasons for this, which you can check with your own doctor. First,
Sal Hepatica acts quickly, yet it is exceptionally gentle.
And remember, since the progress of a cold is quick, this greater speed of Sal Hepatica is especially important in fighting it. Second,
Sal Hepatica also helps nature counteract the acidity that so often accompanies a cold.
So you see, Sal Hepatica helps in 2 ways, and helps faster. Get an economical bottle of Sal Hepatica from your druggist before another day goes by. Then, whenever a cold threatens, just take 2 teaspoonfuls of Sal Hepatica in a glass of water. Help nature get you through the new year with less time out for colds. With gentle, quick-acting Sal Hepatica.
Peter Van Steeden and his Tanner Ickies have just played. They've given us the Reader's Digest version of It Had to Be You. And now, ladies and gentlemen, before we present our guest star...
Mr. Allen!
Yes, Portland.
Mama sent this back.
Sent what? Oh, what's this little bar?
It's that perfume you gave Mama for Christmas.
Oh, doesn't your mother like perfume?
Yes, but Mama said this kind was for throwing, not using.
What does your mother mean, throwing?
Mama said this perfume is generally put up in little glass bottles instead of in bottles.
Did your mother try it?
Yes. Mama put some on her dress.
And?
3 moths came out of her skirt and gave themselves up.
What do you know?
Then Mama got too near the candles on the Christmas tree.
And?
Her left sleeve exploded.
Nothing else happened, I hope.
Well, not till Mama rubbed some of the perfume behind her ears.
And then what happened?
Mama's right ear came off in her hand.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's what Mama said when her other ear came off.
Your mother said what?
It's ridiculous.
Why, now, wait a minute. This whole thing is getting ridiculous. Who is our guest star tonight?
Well, all of the other programs are having guest experts sum up the old year and predict for 1940.
Oh, and don't tell me that you have dug up a whimsy expert for us.
Yes, he's America's foremost authority on wit and humor.
To wit?
Mr. Robert Benchley.
Thank you.
Well, good evening, Mr. Benchley.
Yes, as evenings go, I'd say it is a good evening, friend. That is up to now. The thing that worries me is what happens from now on.
Why, we could have had the censor up to clear your throat, you know. If everything else
I could have sworn that wasn't it.
We had everything else cleared but your throat for the program. Well, you all ready?
Oh, I guess as ready as I will be.
I know, when the frog's away, Well, the purpose of this meeting is to dissect humor and the professional humorist. Now, tonight, Mr. Benchley, you are the guinea pig.
Well, it's a character part for me, Fred, but I'll do the best I can. A guinea pig. Gosh, I wish you'd told me I'd have come in tails.
That joke isn't a sample of your humor, Mr. Benchley.
No, Fred, I was just feeling out the audience. That joke was sort of a throwaway, you know?
Well, it's too bad you didn't throw it away before you got in here.
Yeah, I'll know better next time, if there is a next time. Well, as Robespierre said on the steps of the guillotine, tout comprendre et tout pardonner.
What does that mean, Mr. Benchley?
What?
I said, what does that say to, whatever that was, what does it mean?
Well, it loses so much in the translation, Fred. Why bother?
Fine. Well, we'll get right into our interview.
All right, I'm still the guinea pig.
If you don't mind.
No, not at all. I just wanted to make sure. If I'm supposed to be a guinea pig and play it as a mongoose, it's going to sound rather confusing.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's all I've got to say.
Oh, you must have more to say than that, Mr. Benchley.
Well, just as a matter of fact, I have. What I meant was that's all I've got to say on this page. I'm turning now.
Oh. Considerate of you, Mr. Benchley, I'm sure.
Oh, that's all right. May I trouble you to wet my finger, please?
Well, not at all. Pardon my tongue.
Pardon my finger. There we are. I've turned.
Fine. Now, tell me, is it true that you are America's foremost authority on wit and humor?
Well, I don't like to come right out and say it, Fred, but I'm not the one to make it unanimous either. But millions of people are saying it, and where there's so much smoke, there must be some fire.
Yes, I'll say. Now, how did you get this reputation?
Oh, I forget. I happened to be standing at a bar one night.
Standing?
Yes, it was early in the evening. Someone said that Benchley is the world's foremost authority on wit and humor. I forget who said it. It may have been me. I don't know.
It started as a rumor, then.
Yes, I picked it up and sort of blabbed the word around. The thing caught on, and overnight, you might say, I was made.
Well, did you come from a funny family?
Yes, I did. We used to get a lot of laughs around the house just looking at each other. My father was a belly laugh.
Even as you today are no titter. As John Hancock used to put it on occasion, c'est la physiognomie.
What does that mean, Fred?
Well, it loses so much. But tell me, Mr. Benchley, when did you first start to get funny?
My first bright remark, historians tell me,
was made at a baby show in Worcester, Massachusetts in 1894.
You recall it?
Verbatim.
Good.
I won first prize at the baby show. The judge stooped over my cradle with the medal. I said, "You can't pin anything on me. My mother beat you to it."
Rollicking, I must say.
Thank you.
That started you on your career as combination wit and Merry Andrew?
Yes, Fred. The rest is history. I rested on my laurels for 20 years.
And what happened?
My spine blossomed. In 1930, I won first prize at the flower show, standing on my hand.
Good for you. Now, since you are an authority, Mr. Benchley, I think our listeners might enjoy having you clear up a few minor things, including your throat. You want to take time out?
No, it's okay.
We'd like to have you clear up a few minor things about you don't think part of your mustache got down there. But I think our listeners might enjoy having you clear up a few minor things about wit and humor that tend to confuse the average person.
Oh, I'll be glad to, Fred. What's on your mind?
Well, first, what is a joke?
A joke? Well, when you hear a man say, "Did you hear the one about?" And then he goes,
Yes?
Well, what comes between "Did you hear the one about?" and that's the joke.
Well, Have you any statistics on wit and humor covering 1939?
Well, I did have, but Dr. Gallup borrowed my pole this morning. He was behind in his shinnying or something. But I have a few loose ends in my head.
Oh, I thought those were your sideburns.
Oh, they're just old loose ends. They've got hair on them.
They ought to come in mighty handy for tugging. Well, what joke, according to your loose ends, was told the most last year?
The Joe Miller survey rates as the outstanding joke of 1939 that one where one Albanian says to the other Albanian, "What's the best way to keep a dead fish from smelling?"
Does the second Albanian answer?
Unfortunately, yes. The second Albanian says the best way to keep a dead fish from smelling is to cut off its nose.
Where does Where does the joke come in?
Well, no one seems to know. I've had a dead fish in my lab all year working on that joke. I cut off the nose.
And does the fish smell?
I doubt it. Everyone else is complaining, but the fish apparently gives no evidence of resenting itself.
Then the outstanding joke of 1939 is founded on a fallacy.
Exactly. Cutting off the fish's nose would have no effect on its olfactory reception whatsoever.
But the essence of a joke is still involved.
Yes, the joke is that a fish smells through its gills.
Well concealed, I must say.
Yes, the nose obviously is cut off as a come-on. But that's the trend. That joke is number one on the wit parade.
Now, what is your favorite joke of all time, Mr. Benchley?
Oh, I've said so many funny things, Fred.
I know, but your favorite.
Well, I guess it's that one about the little Indian boy who got his foot caught in his papoose bag and couldn't get it out.
What happened?
The boy had to go through life living on his mother.
Very good.
Thank you.
Excuse me if I don't laugh, Mr. Benchley. We're pressed for time.
I understand quite.
Well, what would you say is the outlook for wit and humor in 1940?
The outlook is pretty drab, Fred. I'm giving up the game. In fact, I'm going into another business. Christmas present consultant.
What is a Christmas present consultant?
Well, if you receive a Christmas present that presents a problem, for a nominal sum, I'll solve it for you.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, I got a call this morning up on Central Park West. A man received 20 pounds of puppy for Christmas.
Really?
He didn't know what to do with it.
He called you in?
At 3 o'clock this morning.
An emergency. What did you do?
Well, I broke every window in this client's apartment. That 20 pounds of putty was gone in no time.
Pretty soft for you.
Yeah, I sure made an impression there.
Good.
I had another call. A man received a grand piano for Christmas. His apartment was too small. With the piano in it, the man was sleeping in the hall.
What was your solution?
I burned the legs of the piano in the fireplace, stood the piano up on end.
Yes?
Today, that man has a harp and a place to sleep. it's all in the day's work, friend.
Yes, I guess it is. Have you been successful with all of your clients?
I'm infallible, Fred. Only yesterday I was called in by a family on the drive.
What was wrong there?
They were playing bridge on a new table, a Christmas present. They had open house, and a bum walked in and got in the bridge game. They sent for me.
Were you able to get the bum out of the bridge game?
Oh, in no time. I arrived at the house. They dealt me in.
Yes?
I did one note tramp.
Yes?
The bum blushed and withdrew.
Amazing, Mr. Benchley. But this is a seasonal profession. I suppose when Christmas is over, you'll return to your public.
Yes, Fred. As a matter of fact, I'm leaving for Hollywood next week.
Oh, are you going to make another picture?
Oh, I've got to. The studio just discovered it has 2 dishes left over. Well, bonsoir, Fred.
Bonsoir? What does that mean?
It leaves so much in the translation.
Why, Bob? Well, I get it. And thank you. I get it, but vaguely. And thank you, Mr. Robert Benchley. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Wynne Murray, dressed in her best bib and tucker, is here to sing for us Great Day.
When you're down and out, lift up your head and shout, there's gonna be a great day. When skies were dark, came Noah's Ark. Amen. When lions roared, came Daniel's Lord. Amen. Lord, help those who pray. On judgment day, when you're down and out, lift up your head and shout, there's gonna be a great day. Angels in the sky promise that by and by there's gonna be a great day. Gabriel will warn you, commonly born, you will hear his horn. It's not far away, hold up your hands and say, there's gonna be a great day. When you are feeling down and out, just lift your head and shout, there's gonna be a great day. When all the angels in the sky promise by and by, there's gonna be a great day. Gabriel will warn you, commonly born, you will hear his horn. It's not far away, hold up your hands and say, there's gonna be a great day.
Thank you. At this point, ladies and gentlemen...
excuse me, Mr. I got a special package for this gentleman here, Fred Allen.
No, this is the microphone. I'm Fred Allen.
My specs are a mite misty. Oh, they're careful now. That package is marked for Jilly.
Well, I'll treat it tenderly.
All right.
Why, it's a phonograph record. To Fred Allen and Company from Harry Von Zell, a New Year's greeting. You mind if we play it now, Harry?
No, of course not. Go ahead.
Will you put this record on the machine, Ted? Here it goes.
Fred, I sincerely hope you in Portland and everyone else on the show start 1940 happy and healthy, and that you'll stay that way throughout the year. And anytime you feel a cold coming on, I know you'll do the wise thing and fight that cold faster with sparkling Sal Hepatica, 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 Sal Hepatica. Because in the first place, Sal Hepatica is speedy, yet it is very gentle. And speed, you know, is mighty important in fighting a cold. And just as important, Sal Hepatica also helps nature counteract the acidity that so frequently accompanies a cold. So in 2 ways, Sal Hepatica helps fight cold and helps faster. Remember that 7 out of 10 doctors prescribe a saline laxative in treating a cold. And Sal Hepatica is, we believe, America's outstanding saline laxative. So for faster action against colds, see that your medicine cabinet is never without gentle, quick-acting Sal Hepatica, Sal Hepatica, Sal Hepatica, Sal Hepatica, Sal
The show will continue immediately following a brief pause for your station identification. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the question of the week. This is Mr. and Mrs. Average Man's Round Table, where three persons selected from our studio audience are invited to give their opinions on a question that concerns some prominent issue of the day. These little sessions are entirely unrehearsed. Fred takes his place now at the round table where he meets his fellow debaters for the first time. Are you ready over there, Fred?
Yes, Harry. The forum is declared officially open. Portland will introduce our first member.
Yes, Mr. William Friedman from the Bronx.
Well, good evening, Mr. Friedman.
Good evening, Mr. Allen.
May I? I thought for a minute you had borrowed Mr. Benchley's frog there, but I guess that's going to be all right.
I have no mustache.
Well, he hasn't much left. I guess most of it's in his throat. But I was going to ask you, do you mind if I ask you what your profession is?
I'm a lawyer.
A lawyer, really? Well, it's too bad. If I'd known you were coming up, I'd have borrowed 3 or 4 cases from the Goodwill Court, so you'd have felt more at home. But tell me, did you graduate from a law school here in New York City?
No, I come from an out-of-town law school.
An out-of-town? You wouldn't care to name it?
Oh, yes, Harvard Law School.
Oh, Harvard. Oh, yeah, that's up near where we live up there. Harvard turns out some mighty good men. Not in football, but I mean in the law school. I knew a fellow who was a very brilliant student at the Harvard Law School. He finished his 4 years in 3 years, sued the college, and got his 4th year tuition back. But I was going to ask you, Mr. Friedman, would it be unethical if I were to ask you for some professional advice here in public? I'm not getting your fee ready. I mean,
no, I don't think it would be unethical.
Well, I have a legal problem that's been bothering me. Did you hear Jack Benny's program last Sunday night?
No, I'm sorry. I missed that one, Fred.
Did you hear it the week before?
Yes, the week before I heard it.
Oh, you're one of the every other week Benny listeners. Well, the sooner everybody feels that way, the better off it'll be for me. You'll have to have it in. But when I was going to ask you, last week on his program, you know, Jack Benny and I are supposed to make a picture together next summer for Paramount. And last Sunday night on his program, he called up the Paramount Studios, Mr. Mark Sandridge, the producer there, and said that he refused to make a picture with me. Now, can I, by any legal rights involved there, can I protect myself?
Well, absolutely. I'd sue him for everything under the sun.
Well, I don't think he's got all of that yet. Of course, suing him for everything under the sun would take in all of his California holdings. I get those. But you think I can sue him? He can't run out on me, huh?
No, I chase him through every state in the Union.
Well, of course, I doubt if he'd last that long. It's uphill in Montana. But do you think, as long as I can sue him, do you think that if we make the picture that Paramount can sue Benny and me later?
Well, that depends on the movie critics.
That depends on the picture. Well, thank you a lot, Mr. Friedman. Now, Portland.
Mr. Thomas Broadleaf from Brooklyn.
Good evening, Mr. Broadleaf.
Good evening, Mr. Allen.
Well, that's a nice. You brought your own studio audience with you.
My own gang.
Well, that's the coming thing. A lot of the radio comedians have portable studio audiences they carry around with them. But I was going to ask you, what do you do over in Brooklyn?
I'm the manager of a garage.
Oh, a garage, are you? Well, what do you, how's business?
Rotten.
It is?
Very bad.
Well, don't you think there are enough cars in the country today?
Yeah, there's plenty of cars, but they're not running them.
Oh, you're just buying the cars and leaving them in front of the house? Well, that makes work for the policemen. They nicely come around and give everyone tickets. Well, thank you a lot, Mr. Broadley. The vice president is waving at me. My time is rapidly disappearing here. Next, Portland.
Mr. Wesley Fraser from Astoria, Long Island.
Good evening, Mr. Fraser. Oh, you have a small audience.
Just one.
Well, maybe after the program, your following will improve. May I ask your business if I'm not too nosy?
Yes, I'm a haberdasher, Fred.
Oh, a haberdasher?
A haberdasher.
Well, I guess you're pretty well tired out after the Christmas
Very
party.
tired, yes.
You are, huh? There've been so many jokes about neckties on the program, I was going to ask you, I hope that you hadn't foisted any on your customers to give away for Christmas.
No, that's one thing I don't do.
The customer's always right. I got a necktie this year. It looks like a sun-kissed antipasto. It's worth about $1. I'll have to spend $2 for a muffler, I guess, to hide it, so I lose it. Well, thank you a lot, Mr. Fraser, and that brings us to our question. Tonight's question is sort of a double feature. It concerns a marital problem, and in order that husbands and wives may both have a go at it, we're going to use the same question again next Wednesday. Now, tonight, our board members consist of 3 married men. You are married, Mr. Friedman?
Yes, Mr. Allen.
And Mr. Broadley?
Yes, sir, Mr. Allen.
And Mr. Fraser?
That's right.
You're all married. We're all married, and I'm the only one who looks it. Our question tonight is, after living together 50 weeks each year, when the 2-week vacation period arrives in the summer, should husbands and wives take their vacations together, or should they go their separate ways and enjoy a real vacation alone? Now, Mr. Friedman, do you think married couples should take their vacations alone?
No, I think they should take, Mr. Allen, they should take it alone.
They should separate at vacation.
Absolutely.
Huh? And why? Now, the husbands had no trouble. I sensed the husbands were going to organize. You think that the couple should take their vacations alone?
Yes, I do, Fred. And the reason, I presume you'd like to know?
Yes, I would.
Well, I think that if they separate, they'll appreciate each other all the more when they get together after the vacation is over.
Well, thank you.
They'll forget about the rolling pins and things.
All right, thank you, Mr. Friedman. And Mr. Broadley, what do you think about
Well, you got me on the spot, Fred. My wife is sitting right here.
If you can't get back in the house tonight, you can come home with me. Just tell us how you feel about it, Mr. Broadley.
Well, I think a husband should take his wife with him.
You both should go away together.
Absolutely. I have to say it.
You have to say it, huh? Well, how do you feel about it, Mr. Fraser?
Well, I definitely think they should take them separate.
They should take their vacation separate. And why do you say that?
Well, as you say, after 50 weeks together, I think they should separate. It gives them a chance to get a sort of a mental house thing, if you know what I mean. To think back to the arguments and things like that.
And they should separate. Well, that is 2 for taking separate vacations, and Mr. Broadleaf, whose wife is here and is speaking under duress, should go away. Well, they seem to have decided, our married men, that the ideal vacation for married couples, 2-to-1, is to take their vacations together. Now, next week, we're inviting 3 wives to give us their opinions. The week after that, I'll probably have to hide. Our forum closes on a note of suspense, and thank you, gentlemen, for your kind cooperation. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Merrimacs, who, since we have heard from them early in the program, have done 4 shows at the Paramount, return to sing Oh, Johnny, Oh.
Oh, Johnny, how you can love. Oh, Johnny, heavens above. You make my sad heart jump with joy. And when you're near, I just can't sit still a minute. I just, oh, Johnny, please tell me, dear, what makes me love you so? You're not handsome, it's true, but when I look at you, I just, oh, Johnny, oh. Oh, Johnny, how you can love. Oh, Johnny, heavens above. You make my sad heart jump with joy. And when you're near, I just can't sit still a minute. I just, oh, Johnny, please tell me, dear, what makes me love you so? You're not handsome, it's true, but when I look at you, I just, oh, Johnny, oh, Johnny. Johnny, how you can love it. me love you so. For your face will probably stop and lock it through. But when I take a look at you, I just...
Johnny.
No, Johnny.
Johnny.
Oh, Johnny, 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 oh.
Thank you. This coming Monday, in order to justify my sobriquet, public philanthropist number 1, I'm going to toss a little New Year's dinner for everyone on this program. Now, wait a minute. It won't be elaborate, you understand. Just the turkey so tender, it will collapse gracefully at the mere sight of the carving set. Ruby red cranberry sauce, pearly creamed onions, mashed potatoes whipped to a frothy frenzy.
Say, Fred, you aren't forgetting anything, are you?
Well, I thought you'd take the turkey stuffing and the plum pudding for granted,
No, Fred. What I meant was that you're going to have so many soft, creamy, well-cooked foods.
Well, what would you suggest, Herschel?
Ipana toothpaste and massage.
Not for New Year's dinner, Harry.
No, of course not for New Year's dinner, Fred. For every day in the new year, because so many of the foods we all eat, delicious as they are too soft to give our gums the work they have to have for healthy firmness. And as a result, gums are apt to grow tender and touchy and flash a warning signal, a tinge of pink on your toothbrush. When you see that, see your dentist. Quite often, his verdict will simply be,
your gums have grown lazy from lack of exercise. They need more stimulation to keep them firm and healthy.
And very often, as so many dentists do, he will add,
your gums will respond to the healthful stimulation of Ipana toothpaste and massage.
So adopt this easy, modern dental routine. Massage with Ipana. Help to keep your teeth brighter, your gums firmer, and naturally your smile one of winning charm. Tomorrow, without fail, go to your druggist for an economical tube of Ipana toothpaste.
Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the farewell appearance of the mighty Allen Art Players for 1939. Tonight, they dramatize an episode filched from the secret clinical files of a famous psychoanalyst. The sketch is called and Neurosis. Or, the patient was the well-dressed man, his straitjacket had a belt in the back. Now the action takes place.
Professor Allen, Psychoanalysis Clinic.
The time.
The present.
The characters.
Professor Allen, Professor Allen's nurse, several patients, and Napoleon.
Napoleon? Who's Napoleon?
I'm Napoleon.
Professor Allen's mental clinic, happy in addition. Hello? No, Professor Allen just went out. He said he had to see a man about a dogma. Yes, I'll tell him. Goodbye.
Ah, Freudian good morning, nurse. And how are all my subnormal patients this morning?
They're still subnormal. They're asking for you.
Only a suppressed schizophrenic would attempt to belittle the world's greatest authority on psychoanalysis, nurse. Why, my cures have set the Ouija board back 20 years.
What cures?
What cures? What about Mrs. M. of Dallas, Texas? Mrs. M. came to me with an oolong fixation. She thought she was a tea bag. Well, I kept her in hot water for 3 months. She left here cured.
She paid you for keeping her in hot water?
I soaked her for $200, yes. Take my other cure, the Brothers J of Biddeford, Maine.
What was the matter with them?
The Brothers J thought they were bookends. They were going through life 6 inches apart. I walked between them saying, I am the Encyclopedia Britannica. The bookend fixation was shattered. The brothers left my clinic through different windows, cured.
That shuts me up.
Another cure. I am uncanny.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Yes, 702.
I feel the urge.
Very well, 702. Here's your piece of bread.
Thank you. Who was that?
702 thinks she's a hamburger. Has to have a piece of bread before she'll sit down. I keep slicing the bread thinner and thinner. She'll be on her own in no time. Take a note for the medical journal.
Yes, sir.
Case 648, a specimen of exalted ego inflation. 648 was under the delusion that he was the president. By degrees, I reduced him to thinking he was vice president, then Secretary of the Interior, then Saul Bloom.
His ego was subsiding?
His ego was subsiding rapidly. Yesterday, I had him down to thinking he was a Republican. He was practically cured.
What happened?
I must have gone too far with my treatment. This morning, he woke up thinking he was Jack Denny. Well, I took him to the isolation ward, a hopeless moron. Oh, this must be a new patient. Put on your shoes, nurse, and open the door.
Yes, sir.
Professor Allen.
Be seated, please.
No, hold on. Just a minute. I've got something...
Oh, yes. You are a victim of repressed
here. Let go of my tongue. I'm not a patient.
No?
No, you maniac. I'm Rodney Tate, manager of the Cosmopolitan Opera Company.
But I'm not...
Our opera season opens tonight, and I'm terribly worried about our star tenor.
Lawrence Flibbit?
Yes. He's a victim. A victim of recurring hallucination.
What form has Flibbit's phobia assumed?
He thinks he's a chicken.
A chicken?
Yes, a chicken.
His condition has been brought on by some foul experience. Am I right?
Yes. Mr. Flibbit made a concert appearance last week.
Yes?
Variety, a theatrical weekly, ran a headline
saying,
Flibbit lays an egg.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Flibbit is an artist. He began to brood about this thing.
That egg-laying phrase has perforated his subconscious.
Exactly. Today at rehearsal, Mr. Flibbit started flapping his arms and crowing in a finale.
He didn't follow through?
No. No. Mr. Flibbit did not lay an egg, no.
Good. Where is the patient now?
He's right outside. I'll call him in here. Florence, come in.
I'm a chicken.
Isn't that pitiful?
Dad, definite symptoms of poultry mania, a form of dementia peacock. Look at me, Mr. Flibbit.
I'm a chicken.
No. Mr. Flibbit. You have no feathers, you see? That proves you're not a chicken, doesn't it?
No, it proves I'm molting.
This is ridiculous. Now, Ellen, Flibbit has got to sing tonight. He's starring in Rigoletto.
Now, don't worry, Mr. Tate.
Well, I can't.
I'll clear up, peace of mind, Tate, old man. We've had enough trouble with Flibbit here. I'll clear up Flibbit's condition in time for his performance.
Can you guarantee a cure, Professor?
Absolutely.
Good.
I shall start treatment immediately.
I'm a chicken.
Quiet, Mr. Flibbit. No bragging. Now, Mr. Tate.
Yes, Professor.
You take Flibbit inside to my clinic and squat him on an electric light bulb.
Yes.
When he sees he cannot hatch it, presto, the delusion will be shattered.
Oh, yes.
Flibbit will return to his normal senses.
Indeed, yes. Come along, Florence.
Get me a nest. I want to sit down.
An interesting specimen, eh, nurse?
If that guy's a chicken, make mine pot roast.
Your sang-froid is out of place in psychoanalysis circles, nurse. What is that letter on your desk there?
It's in case 527.
Oh, yes. 527 checked out 10 days ago, completely cured. Well, it's probably another testimonial. What does he say?
Dear Professor Allen, 2 weeks ago I came to you obsessed with the idea that I was Al Jolson.
Yes?
You cured me in 3 days and discharged me.
Go on.
Now that I'm back in Hollywood, an embarrassing situation has come up. It seems that I really am Al Jolson. As a result of your cure, no one can make me believe I'm myself. What shall I do? Signed, Al Jolson.
Yeah, the distortion of individuation. I treated Dr. Jekyll for the same trouble. Take a letter.
Yes, sir.
Dear Al, if you really are Jolson, get down on one knee. Say Mammy 50 times. It will all come back to you in blackface. Have you got that?
Yes, sir. I'm a chicken.
Are you in again? Where's that manager of
I
yours?
am right here, Professor. That confounded cure of yours didn't work at all.
Impossible.
Well, it didn't work.
You sat Flibbit on the light bulb as I prescribed?
Yes, I did, but the darn thing broke. He thought he'd laid a scrambled egg.
Yeah, the yolk was on me.
Quiet,
Now,
Flibbit.
Ellen, you have got to do something. I'm holding you responsible for this man.
I'll come through, Tate. My next move is auto-suggestion.
What is that?
Take Flibbit back to my clinic.
Yes.
Put some paper bloomers on him. He'll stop thinking he's a lamb chop. We can proceed from there.
Oh, yes, good. Very well. Come on, Tony.
Put me in a kettle. I want to be put in
You're going to be a lamb chop. Now, get in there.
Dad, this Flibbit case is extending me neurotically. Professor Allen's Psychoanalysis Clinic, inhibitions especially. Hello?
I want to speak to Professor Professor Allen, please.
You're speaking to Professor Allen, madam.
What became of the man who answered the telephone?
I am the man who answered the telephone.
Oh, put Professor Allen on, please.
I am Professor Allen.
Really? Who was that other man who answered the phone?
It was I. I am Professor Allen.
One at a time, gentlemen, please.
Hello?
Who is this, please?
Professor Allen talking.
You're on a busy wire, Professor.
I know it. You called me up, madam.
So I did. Professor, I've got to see you.
I should say so.
When can I have an appointment?
Let me see. Friday.
Oh, I can't come Friday. I'm mad at Friday.
You're mad at Friday?
Yes, I like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and all the others.
But you're...
Yes, I'm mad at Friday.
Who are you, madam?
I'm Mrs. Robinson Crusoe.
Mad at Friday? That woman is crazy, nurse. Hello?
That party reversed the charges.
Dad, she isn't as crazy as I thought. Any patients waiting, nurse?
No, sir. Doc, I'm still a chicken. Doc.
A chicken, of course.
That is awful, Alan. I've never seen anything like it.
Confound him. Isn't he cured yet?
No, Alan, Mr. Flippett is not cured.
Mr. Tate.
You guaranteed to get Mr. Flippett in shape to sing tonight. He's still a chicken. I'm suing you. I'll ruin your clinic.
Hold on. I'll have you here for observation if you don't watch it, Tate. I will cure Mr. Tibbet, or Mr. Flippett. I will cure him if he shows up, too. Come here. Come here.
I'm a chicken.
Of course you're a chicken. In fact, Mr. Flippett, you're such a fat little chicken, I'm going to eat you for dinner.
What?
Come here, Flippett.
Wait a minute. What are you doing with that paperweight there, Professor?
I'm going to kill a chicken.
No.
Flippett, take this.
Stop, wait a minute. Alan, what have you done? You'll get 20 years for this.
Quiet, Tate. I'll dash some water in the patient's face. We'll see how my shock treatment works. Here, Flippett.
Who's on? Where am I? Gordon, how do you feel?
Well, I feel fine. Why aren't we at the opera, Tate? What am I doing here?
No, it's all right, Torrance. You were a chicken, but the professor just cured you. Alan, you're a genius.
Oh, it was nothing. Here is your bill, Mr. Flippett.
No, you get my check in the morning, Professor. I've got to rush over to the opera house.
Yes, we must. Just one thing, Professor.
Yeah?
There's no danger of relapse, is there?
None whatsoever.
Oh, good.
Unless Mr. Flippett is exposed to another sudden shock. Keep him away from those bad notices.
Yes, fine. The opera house will never forget you, Professor. We'll name the men's foyer and the mezzanine after you, sir.
Oh, that is inferior immortality, and thank you.
Yes.
Good day, gentlemen.
Good day, Professor. Good day.
And remember, Mr. Flippett, avoid any sudden shock.
I will.
You are wonderful, Professor.
Thank you, nurse. My psychotherapy never fails.
Alan, you no good sizzling bamboozler.
Mr. Tate, what is this?
You told Mr. Flippett to keep away from sudden shocks.
But
He just looked at your bill. It's for $10,000.
It's itemized. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that, he asked. What's wrong with it? I'll show you what's wrong with it. Torrance, come in here.
I'm a chicken.
He's a chicken. As we come to the end of another year, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank every one of you sincerely for the part you have played in making Ipana toothpaste the undisputed leader in its field. You know the splendid job Ipana does in cleaning your teeth. You know how Ipana and Massage Help strengthens your gums, makes them less susceptible to trouble.
But do you know what goes on behind the scenes to assure you that Ipana will always meet your most exacting requirements?
At the Ipana plant in Hillside, New Jersey, in one of the best research laboratories of its kind in the world, there is a staff of technical experts, including graduate chemists from the foremost universities here and abroad, to ensure the recognized high quality of Ipana toothpaste. In addition, the makers of Ipana employ an independent research laboratory and have even established a fellowship in one of our leading universities for further research in dental hygiene. That's why Ipana is so highly regarded, and why so many dentists recommend the daily use of Ipana and gum massage. So you can readily understand why your favorite toothpaste is America's largest selling toothpaste, Ipana.
Well, that about winds up our last program for 1939, ladies and gentlemen. We wish you all a happy and prosperous New Year. And don't forget, our first show of the New Year next week brings you your Song of the Week.
Parlez-moi d'amour, dites-moi encore.
Wait a minute. What does that mean, that parlez-moi d'amour?
It loses so much in the train.
Oh, well. And our guest star will be...
Carl Johnson, the youngest cornet player in the world.
And music.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
The Fred Allen Show. Brought to you by Panna Toothpaste for the smile of beauty, Sal Hepatica for the smile of health. An hour of smiles with Fred Allen, folks. 3,600 seconds of fun and music. Fun with our star comedian, Fred Allen. With our guest, the world's heavyweight champion, Joe Louis. Music with Peter Van Steeden, the Merrimacs, and Win Murray. The time has come. It's the Fred Allen Show. Hold your hats, folks. Here we go again. The overture is Wham!
Here we go.
I give you our star comedian.
Good evening, and now, ladies and gentlemen, I give you our star announcer.
Good evening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I give you our star maestro.
Good evening, and now, ladies and gentlemen, I give you our star comedian.
Good evening. Wait a minute. This is where I came in here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I give you our 4-star news of the week. The Ipana News presents The World in Review. Albany, New York. New York state legislators debate measure to eliminate new income tax rise asked in state budget for 1940. One senator suggests legalizing lotteries. Another senator suggests taxing licensed bingo games to produce much-needed revenue. Ipana News takes problem to the man on the street. The double feature question, should New York State run a lottery and should bingo games be taxed? First, a little-known Albany lobbyist, Mr. Irving Slink, gives his opinion.
I say absolutely.
Absolutely what, mister? Just absolutely. You think, then, that you think that New York State should legalize lotteries?
Lotteries, bingo, slot machines, and the numbers racket. My plan covers everything.
Oh, you have a plan up at Albany, have you?
If I put over the Slink plan, the state's finances will operate 100% on a gambling basis.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, with the system today, the state just comes around and grabs your taxes, right?
Right.
The taxpayer ain't got a chance.
And with the Slink plan?
The state sends a man around.
Yes.
You tell him how much your tax is.
Yes.
And he tosses you for it.
In that way, the taxpayer has a chance.
Which is more than he's got today.
Well, thank you, Mr. Irving Slink, for lobbying for your hobby.
Say, which way is the Hudson River, friend?
Oh, are you catching the night boat to Albany, are you?
No, I'm skating back.
You're a skating enthusiast?
No, it's a publicity stunt for the Slink plan.
Oh, the photographers are going to be waiting as you skate into Albany?
Yeah, I got a caption for the picture already.
What is the caption going to be, Mr. Slink?
I slink on ice.
A masterpiece of understatement, and thank you, Mr. Irving Slink. Our next businessman with a solemn warning for legislators who are considering gambling as a state enterprise is Mr. Simeon Franz. Now, Mr. Franz, you are against bingo?
Bingo made a bum out of me.
Really? I thought you were just a self-made man with no taste.
No. I'm a victim of bingo.
Well, what caused your economic downfall?
Well, last year I bought a movie theater. First, I renovated the entire interior.
I see.
I didn't know whether to charge $1 and put velvet on the seats or charge 50 cents and put cretonne on the seats.
What did you do?
I finally decided to charge 15 cents and put seats on the seats. Well, I opened my theater.
And how was business?
Terrible. So I decided to run a bingo game along with the 4 pictures.
Oh, you were playing 4 pictures at your theater?
Yeah, I was giving them double feature.
Oh, double feature.
Didn't help none, though. Bingo was my last resort.
Well, were you going to give cash prizes?
Not cash. Dishes.
I
had the janitor put up a sign on the marquee. Bingo tonight. Take home a beautiful dish.
What feature were you playing?
I forget the title. It was Hedy Lamarr and something revealing.
No doubt. But what about your bingo?
Well, the theater was packed. I walked out on the stage with my arms full of crockery.
Yes?
I said, ladies and gentlemen, these are the prizes for tonight's bingo game. These beautiful dishes.
Yes?
Then it comes. Blitzkrieg.
A riot?
Pandemonium. The audience started throwing chairs. A plush seat felled me. I was out colder than a Sonia Haney plot.
Well, what? That's pretty cold, too. What incited your audience?
Well, as they were lifting me into the ambulance, I saw the marquee sign. I knew then why the china was a letdown to the audience.
What did the marquee sign say?
Take home a beautiful dish, Hedy Lamarr.
And that's why you think bingo cannot be a success in this state, Mr. Franz?
Yeah, nothing can be a success without Hedy Lamarr.
You've got something there, Mr. Franz.
I wish I did have, brother.
You certainly expressed the sentiments of millions, and thank you, Mr. Simeon Franz. Even if New York State did legalize a giant lottery and was able to balance its budget, the losing taxpayer cannot benefit, and the winner will be out of luck, too. Ipana News shows why the lottery winner today cannot win. The scene, the Philbert Wentz apartment in New York City. It is early morning. Mr. Wentz enters.
Lily! Oh, Lily!
Yes, Robert?
Did you see the morning paper?
No, Phil.
The lottery results are out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Say, what's the matter with you? You're shaking.
Well, look at this.
Where?
The winner of the New York State lottery is...
Philbert Wentz.
Yeah, it's me. I win the lottery, Lily. We're rich.
Oh, boy. How much do you win?
Well, I can't read. The figures be head is swimming. Ooh, hey, if that's the landlord, give him a hot foot.
Yeah. I'll open the door.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Philbert Wentz.
I'm Philbert Wentz.
Congratulations, Mr. Wentz.
Yeah, thanks.
You won first prize in the state lottery.
I know. I just seen it in the paper.
I'm from Albany. Here's your check for $100,000.
Thanks, Bud.
Good day, Mr. Wentz.
Hey, get a load of this. Get a load of
this.
Gee, $100,000. Hey, call up the project and tell them that I'm out.
Oh. Now, don't go beside Philbert.
I don't care. Hey, see who that is. If it's the Morris Plan guy, give him a ring.
Yeah, Philbert.
Good morning, Mr. Philbert Wentz.
I'm Philbert Wentz.
Congratulations, Mr. Wentz.
Well, thanks.
I hear you've just won first prize in the state lottery.
Yeah, I got the check right here.
Oh, good. I'm from the Federal Income Tax Department.
The Federal Income?
Yes. The tax on $100,000 unearned income of 33 1/3% is $33,333.33. I'll take that $100,000 check, and here is our check for the balance.
Well, I'll take...
No doubt. Thank you, and good day.
Well, that points me up. I win 100 G's to the...
Oh, you still got plenty left.
So you bet I have. Hey, did you phone yet?
No.
Call up the project and tell them I'm out. Now, who's this?
I'll see.
Good
morning. Filbert Ware?
Hey, I'm Wentz.
Congratulations, Mr. Ware.
Oh, thanks.
I'm from the State Income Tax Department.
Huh?
You won a lottery prize?
Yeah.
The state tax of 33 1/3% is $33,333.32.
32 cents. That's 1 cent less than the federal.
Yes. We're underbidding the government to get the business.
Yeah, you mean I'm getting the business?
That is a matter of opinion. I'll take that $66,000 check, and here is our check for the balance.
Well, I'll be a...
Thank you, and good day, Mr. Ware.
Well, I still got a third left. Did you call up the project?
Yeah, tell him you're out.
And how I'm out? I don't get that. Who is this?
Mr. Wynn?
Yeah, congratulations, Mr. Wynn. I know.
I'm from the State Gift Tax Department.
The gift tax?
Yes, that $100,000 lottery prize you won is really a gift from the state, Mr. Wynn. And as a gift is subject to the usual 33 1/3% gift tax.
But I only got $33,333.35 left.
And your gift tax is $33,333.32. I'll take that check, and here is your balance.
3 cents?
Exactly. Thank you, and good day, Mr. Wynn.
Well, how do you like that? 3 cents. 10 minutes ago I had 100 grand. Now I got 3 cents.
Come in.
Good morning, sir.
Filbert Wentz ain't here.
He went that way.
Oh, you ain't looking for Wentz?
Well, you here for something?
Yes, I'm checking on the cigarette pack.
Cigarettes?
This pack on the table here.
I
thought so. No stamp.
No.
Now, where'd you get these cigarettes?
I swing him over to Jersey and carry him back in my mouth. So what?
So, you owe.
I owe. I won the lottery this morning. I got 100 grand. First I owe the federal tax, then I owe the state tax, then I owe the gift tax.
And now you owe the cigarette tax.
Well, I only got 3 cents left.
2 cents for the state, 1 cent for New York City. Thank you, and good day.
Lily.
Yeah, Filbert.
Call up the project and tell them I'm in, will you?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Macs who are merry by name as well as by nature, -1, arise to vocally scuttle for us Robert E. Lee.
Way down on the levee in old Alabama, there's Daddy and there's Mammy, there's Ephraim and there's Sammy. On a moonlight night, you can find them all. While they are waiting, the banjos are syncopating. What's that they're saying? What's that they're saying? While they keep playing, I'm humming and a swaying. It's a good ship, Robert E. Lee, that's come to carry the cotton away. Watch them shuffling along. See them shuffling along. So take your best gal, real pal. Go down to the levee, I said to the levee, and join that shuffling throng. Hear that music and song. It's simply great. Mate, waiting on the levee, waiting for the Robert E. Lee. Come along, come along, come along, come along, come along. Watch them shuffling along. You want to see them shuffling along. Go take your best gal, real pal, and go down to the levee, go down to the levee, I said to the levee. Join that shuffling throng. Hear that music and song. It's simply great. Gay, waiting on the levee, waiting for the Robert E. Lee. We have a lot of fun waiting on the levee, waiting for the Robert E. Lee.
Thank you. Now that mental telepathy and thought transference are on the upbeat, ladies and gentlemen, I see no reason to hide my light under a bushel any longer. For the benefit of the skeptics, I shall choose a partner here at random, and through sheer willpower, make him tell me what I'm thinking. Now, this gentleman over here, would you mind, please?
Not at all.
Thank you. Have you ever taken a part in a demonstration of this kind before?
I play poker.
No, that's beside the point. Now, look me straight in the eye, sir. I am thinking of a cool, refreshing beverage. What is it?
Beer.
No, that's what you're thinking. No. Ginger ale was my answer. Now, this time, I'm thinking of a green vegetable.
Spinach.
Broccoli. But we're getting better. Now, sir, I'm thinking of a toothpaste.
Ipana.
Amazing, isn't it, Harry?
Well, no, I think it's quite natural for him to say Ipana, Fred. After all, Ipana is America's largest selling dentist. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, that Ipana has to be mighty good to warrant such popularity. It couldn't have come about if Ipana merely cleaned and brightened teeth. It happened because Ipana, when used with massage, helps benefit gums as well. Don't ever forget this important dental fact.
When your gums are soft, your teeth are seldom bright. And when you massage your gums with Ipana, you help give them the toning they need for firmness and health, the stimulation that helps guard against gum trouble.
So take care of your gums as well as your teeth. Just follow this simple modern routine. Brush your teeth and massage your gums with Ipana toothpaste. And when you see how much that helps to improve the health of your gums and the beauty of your smile, you'll readily understand why in a recent check among dentists, more dentists said they personally used Ipana toothpaste than any other dentifrice of any type. Make your toothpaste Ipana toothpaste.
In the Mood, played for you by Guy Lomsteeden and his Royal Rhythmadias. You got to fix up the end of that, Peter. It tangles up there at the finish. You notice that? Have it fixed up for you. Do vulcanize the end of it, I guess that's it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our guest star tonight.
Excuse me, Mr. Allen.
Yes, Portland.
Well, I just got a letter from Mama.
Well, our guest star isn't here at the moment. I'll take this up with you now until he see if he shows up a little later. You just got a letter from your mother, you said?
Yes.
Well,
Mama,
where is she?
Mama went to Florida. She goes every winter.
She really? Say, I hear they had a cold wave down south last week. Did your mother mention it?
Well, I don't think so. I've got her letter right here.
What does she say?
It says, this hotel is comfortable. I have a room with smudge pot, very reasonable.
A room with a smudge pot? Well, it can't be cold. That's the usual thing.
Now, she says, this is the only winter resort where you can leave your hotel and be back in an hour with a sunbird and chilblains.
Back in an hour. That's good service. Does your mother say anything about the cold there? Have you noticed that?
Yes. Now, her last line says, I hear they are putting alcohol in the Gulf Stream to keep it from freezing.
Alcohol in the Gulf Stream. Well, and that's the finish?
Yes. It says, heaven bless you and keep you from your loving mother.
Well, I guess she'd be very happy if it worked out that way. That was all very nice, Portland, except for one thing.
What?
Well, every time we mention anything on this program, somebody seems to start writing letters. Now, I don't want the whole of Florida after me tomorrow.
Well, can't you make an announcement like they do in pictures?
Say, that's a good idea. I'll do it right away. Ladies and gentlemen, the Florida used for the purpose of the preceding cold jokes is a fictional Florida, and any resemblance to any Florida is purely coincidental.
That fixes that.
I'll know in the morning when the mayor of Winter Haven writes in. Now, what about our...
Portman Fred, excuse me for interrupting.
Well, why the excitement, Harry?
Well, your guest star is here.
Well, stop shaking and introduce him.
I want you to meet the heavyweight champion of the world, Fred, Joe Louis.
Well, good evening, Joseph.
Just call me Joe, Fred.
Yes, sir, Joe. Thanks. It certainly is a pleasure to welcome the world's heavyweight champion here for a social call.
Thank you, Fred.
You know, if you were here on business, Joe, I'd be just about passing New Rochelle now.
Don't worry, Fred. I just dropped in for a little talk.
Well, fine. Now I can speak freely. Say, how about giving us a little advance dope on your fight with Arturo Godoy a week from next Friday night?
I would be glad to, Fred.
Well, first about your condition. Now, how do you feel?
I feel fine, Fred. I've been in training 7 weeks.
In training 7 weeks. You know, I think it might interest our listeners, Joe, to hear how you condition yourself so expertly for a championship contest. You follow a regular daily routine?
Yes, Fred. I get up at daybreak and start out on the roadway.
Well, how far do you run?
I do 6 miles every day.
6 miles. You know, it takes Glenn Cunningham a month and a half and 6 track meets to run as far as you do every morning. Well, what time do you get back to camp?
About 8:15. I get a rub down and goes back to bed for a couple of hours.
What time do you get up again for your breakfast?
Around 10:15.
And what do you eat? You run pool on a dozen eggs? Or grab off a brace of fried swine or some little tidbit?
No, I just eat a regular breakfast, fruit, cereal, and eggs.
And then what happens? You don't go back to bed again after breakfast, Joe?
No, I just loaf around the camp, read the mail, and maybe listen at the radio, Victrola.
Oh, you play the Victrola? You don't shoot pool or anything like that? Billiards around there?
I sure don't.
And you play the Victrola, you say, too. Do you like, confidentially, Joe, do you like swing music?
I sure do.
You're a canvas cutter, huh? Say, I hope Godoy isn't a jitterbug, too. You two fellas might forget yourselves, shake hands at the bell, and say greetings, gate, and shag around it, too.
We're not fighting at Roseland, Fred.
No, you're not fighting at Roseland. It's Madison Square Garden. But tell me, Joe, how long do you relax after your breakfast?
Till my wake-up start at 3 o'clock.
All right, now it's 3 o'clock. The camp visitors and newspapermen are assembled. Your sparring partners have made out their wills. Now what happens?
First, I warm up shadowboxing for about 5 minutes. Then I start boxing.
So how long does an average sparring partner hold up? Do most of the boys last through your entire training period?
Some do. Some of the other boys keep coming and going.
Coming and going, huh? Well, what is the shortest time any sparring partner has ever stayed?
Well, one fella come to camp one day with a valet, a chauffeur, and a walking cane.
And what happened?
He boxed a half a round, then he went right out again with his valet, a chauffeur, and walking cane.
Well, at least he wasn't lonesome leaving, was it? About, tell me, how many pounds do you lose during a workout, Joe?
About 4, but I gained some of it back by the next day.
And how many pounds will you lose during a fight?
It depends on how long the fight goes. In 10 rounds, I'll probably lose 6 or 7 pounds.
6 or 7 pounds in 10 rounds. Your opponents probably gain a few pounds since they naturally would weigh more with lumps. I guess after all of this work, you're about ready to eat again, Joe.
I sure am. I have done about 5 o'clock.
Dinner at 5 o'clock. Well, what do you eat for dinner? Half a cow between 2 bread wagons?
No, just a simple meal. Soup, steaks, and salad.
Well, what do you do after dinner now? Relax again?
Yeah, sometimes I turn on the radio.
The radio, huh? Have you any favorite programs?
I always listen to your show, Fred.
Well, that's fine.
And I also listen to Jack Benny.
Oh, that's not so good. Say, tell me, how come you listen to Benny?
Well, Rochester's a friend of mine.
Yes, Rochester's my favorite, too. Rochester and the commercial. The rest of that program is a lot of Waukegan as far as I'm concerned. Say, Joe, Rochester, I perhaps shouldn't tell you this, but I'm going to. Rochester will probably be calling you in one of these weeks.
Is he having any trouble?
Well, no artistic trouble, but a little financial unhappiness has seeped into Rochester's life. Do you know what Benny gave Rochester for wages last year?
What, Fred?
Benny gave Rochester permission to listen to the Pot of Gold program. But enough about stingy Benny. I just mentioned him to tighten up the script at this point. Now, what time do you call it a day at camp, Joe?
I go to sleep about 10 o'clock.
About 10 o'clock. From daybreak to 10 o'clock. You certainly put in a full day. You know, most people think a fighter gets paid for just doing a half hour's work every few months.
Keeping in condition a full-time job, Fred.
Yes, it certainly is. But you can relax between fights, can't you? You can sit back and light up one of those Joe Jacobs chair leg cigars.
No, Fred. I never smoked or taken a drink in my life.
You've never smoked or taken a drink in your life. Well, that should certainly be an inspiration to every kid around the country who wonders how a champion gets to be champion.
Yes, Fred. Clean living pays, and I'm trying to set a good example.
Well, you certainly are accomplishing a lot, Joe. You've not only been a credit to your profession, you've done a whole lot to reawaken the public's confidence and interest in boxing. Now, tell me, are you going to take a vacation after next week?
No, Fred. This year I got 4 fights. I don't expect to be out of training at all.
Well, have you made any plans for the future? Do you want to retire undefeated like Sonny?
I'm too young to worry about retiring, Fred. I just go along fighting from year to year.
Yes, Joe, and you've done more for still life on the canvas than Rembrandt. Now, before you go, what about your fight a week from Friday?
Goodboy is a tough man, Fred, but I'm in good condition. I would do my best to win.
You know, I've been reading a lot about Godoy's style, Joe, and his last fight here with Galento.
Yes, he's a rough and tumble fighter. You can never tell what he's going to do next. I would have to keep my eyes on him all the time.
Well, I'm certainly glad you're going to fight Friday this time, Joe.
Why, Fred?
Well, I'll tell you, all of your fights last year were held on Wednesday nights. And as you know, they were all broadcast at 10 o'clock. And we always invited the studio audience, the audience here in the studio, to wait in and listen to your fight broadcast after our program. Now, when I finish talking here at 10 o'clock, I take this music stand here, and I put it about over there, you see. Now, in the Schmeling and John Henry Lewis fights, by the time I put the stand over there, the fights were over.
That's too bad, Fred.
Yes, it is. I missed both of those fights. Now, in the Galento fight, I put the stand over there and had a chance to sit down.
Throw that out, Fred.
Well, not for long. And thanks a lot for this little visit tonight, Joe. And a week from Friday night, come out punching and good luck.
Thank you, Fred, and good night.
Good night, and thank you, Joe. Thank you. And now Miss Wynn Murray, the Melba of Jackson Heights, has been requested. Wynn just stood up and 17 people sat down. There was nice of you, Wynn. Mr. Wynn Murray has been requested by a party whose name we didn't quite catch over the phone to sing, "You're Mad, Wynn." Oh. Wynn has been asked to sing "I Got Rhythm."
I got rhythm, I got music, I got my man who could ask for anything more. I got daisies in green pastures, I got my man who could ask for anything more. Old man trouble, I don't mind him, you won't find him round my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my man who could ask for anything more, who could ask for anything more. Days can be sunny never a sigh. Don't need what money can buy. Birds in the trees sing their day full of song. Why shouldn't we sing along? I'm chipper all the day, happy with my lot. How do I get that way? Look at what I've got. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my man who could ask for anything more. I got daisies in green pastures, I got my man who could ask for anything more. Old man trouble, I don't mind him, you won't find him round my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my man who could ask for anything more.
My scouts tell me that whilst I was relaxing in my ivory tower, ladies and gentlemen, stark realism jimmied its way into our program. So at this juncture, we plunge into our own three-act version of Two Men and a Girl. Act one, a boudoir.
Dear, I don't know. With a nice figure and pretty hair and good clothes, I should be a lot more attractive than I am. I wonder if it could be my smile.
Act two, a dentist's office.
Well, I believe that the keynote of all beauty is a lovely smile. And a completely attractive smile depends not only on clean, bright teeth, but on firm, healthy gums as well.
Act three, the stage of the Fred Allen Show.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why iPana toothpaste is so highly recommended. Because when used with massage, iPana not only cleans and brightens your teeth, but it also helps give your gums the exercise and stimulation they need to keep them firm and healthy, and to help guard against gum trouble. So stop at your druggist's tomorrow for an economical tube of iPana toothpaste. That is the first easy step on the road to firmer gums, brighter teeth, and a more attractive smile. Remember that a survey conducted by a famous national magazine recently reported this.
More dentists personally use iPana toothpaste than any other dentifrice of any type.
Now make their choice your choice. Tonight, get a tube of iPana toothpaste. The Fred Allen Show will continue immediately following a brief pause for your station identification. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the question of the week. This is Mr. and Mrs. Average Man's Round Table, where three persons selected from our audience are invited to give their opinions on a question that concerns some prominent issue of the day. These little sessions are entirely unrehearsed. Fred takes his place now at the round table where he meets his fellow debaters for the first time. Are you ready, Fred?
Yes, Fred, Harry. Well, that shows you what radio will do to you. I don't even know who I am anymore. Well, if Portland, yes, we're ready, and the forum is officially opened. If Portland will be kind enough to introduce the first guest of
Yes.
member of our forum tonight.
All right.
You take it up from there.
Mr. Bob Warner from Woodside, Long Island.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Warner.
Good evening, Mr.
Have you ever heard any of our programs on the radio at home?
Yes, I have.
You have? Well, as you know, perhaps know then, it's customary for us here, for some unknown reason, to ask the members of our forum, our guests, their professions. Do you mind if I ask you what your work is?
No, I don't.
Oh, I should go ahead now.
You should go right ahead, yes.
I thought you would follow through, but Well, what is your profession?
A photographer's assistant.
A photographer's assistant. And what are the exact duties of a photographer's assistant?
Well, my job is to assist the artist to try to make the subject more beautiful.
Oh, I see. Do you do mostly commercial work or portrait work? Or
both commercial, theatrical, and portrait work.
Well, I guess commercial work isn't as exciting as the portrait work or working with live models, is it?
No, it is not.
Well, I shouldn't think so. You can't very well take a roast beef out after you photographed it for the evening. You can't. But a great many changes have come into photography during the past few years for the better, haven't they?
They have.
I remember years ago getting your picture taken used to be a sort of an ordeal. You went to the photographer and he clamped one of those things in the back of your head, and then he disappeared under a black sheet, sort of a bit of Pittsburgh linen that always hung off the back of the camera. He disappeared under there. The next thing you heard, the guy said, watch for the little birdie. A hand came out, and he squeezed a bulb that looked like the bladder in a basketball. And the sitting was over. And 2 weeks later, when you got your picture, you looked as though you had just been getting over an attack of embalming fluid. But everything today, of course, is different. Candid cameras, tabloid papers, picture magazines, a great interest in photography, even in home movies. You don't do any home movie work, do you?
No home movie work.
I heard about a man over in Jersey last week who painted his wife and 3 children assorted colors. He was making a home movie in Technicolor. Well, thank you a lot, Mr. Warner, and welcome to our little word barbecue. Portland?
All right. Miss Joan Fry from New York City.
Well, good evening, Miss Fry.
Good evening, Mr. Allen.
Pardon me, I didn't mean to step on your lap. But, may I ask your profession?
I'm a professional crocheter.
A professional crocheter?
Mm-hmm.
How is business? So-so?
Business is wonderful.
Business is wonderful. I'm happy to hear that. Do you? I could say that you and I have something in common. We both keep people in stitches.
Do you crochet, Mr. Allen?
No, I haven't come to that yet. The way I'm going, it's only a matter of time. Where do you teach crocheting? Do you have a school, or is it for some company?
No, I work at the Spool Cotton Company.
Oh, the Spool Cotton Company. You teach knitting, too?
Yeah, we prepare the designs. Part of my job is to take the patterns that are done by the designers, and then we check them, find out how much thread is used, and how long it takes, and prepare them so that they can be put into books for the public to use.
Oh, I see. I was hoping that you taught knitting. I was going to ask you to have a short talk with Portland before you left.
Oh, I can knit, too.
You can? Well, I wish you would talk to her. She started to make me a turtleneck sweater last year, and when the thing was finally completed, we found out there were no holes in the ends of the arms.
If she'd crocheted it, she would have been much better.
Much better. Well, the turtleneck, too, hung down around my stomach. So I finally came to the conclusion that that was a sarong with legs, and
There are a great many million women that are crocheting today, and it's very popular and it's fashionable, and I think Portland should learn.
Yes, Portia was in the merchant of You can't do much knitting with a pound of flesh. Well, thank you, Miss Fry. And now, Portland.
Mr. Sam Wright from Jersey City, New Jersey.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Wright. May I ask your business or...
I'm a clerk in a delicatessen store.
Well, clerk in a delicatessen?
Yes, sir.
Then I'm not the first ham you've had to deal with. Well, thank you. We've eaten up quite a bit of time here, and I believe that brings us to our question, doesn't it, Portland? I'd like to take up the delicatessen business with you, Mr. Wright, at length sometime, probably when we get through there. I'd like to discuss it with you. But that brings us to our question. Tonight, we take up something that concerns every man in America today. The subject is women's millinery. Now, during the past few years, we have seen women's hats go from the sublime to the pediculous. Women have worn about everything on their heads but the kitchen sink, and we feel that it finally is time that something be done. Now, our question tonight is, What about the present-day millinery trend? Do you think women are going too far? Now, Mr. Warner, what do you think about women's hats?
Well, I think they're very funny.
You do think that for comedy purposes they're accomplishing quite a lot?
I do.
You think that women are going too far with the styles?
Much too far.
It's time they go back to good old sane millinery.
Good old sane millinery and without hats.
And without hats. Are you married, Mr. Warner?
I am, sir.
Oh, well, that might account for your... Well, thank you. Now, Miss Fry, how do you feel about women's hats?
I think women's hats are grand. I think men's hats ought to be taken up, though. I think they're pretty bad.
Well, now, wait a minute. As far as I know, the styles in men's hats haven't changed for 25 years. They're still wearing those.
They buy a hat and wear it for 25 years.
Not the same hat. Will you take women's styles? Now, wait, I'll show you. We're still wearing those derbies around here. The picture Snow White came out, didn't it? It wasn't now 3 months when 90% of the women around town were wearing those dopey hats. Now, I suppose Grapes of Wrath just came out. The next thing we see in the spring, all the women will be wearing old straw hats. The Ma Joe model will be the next thing. I think something should be done about it. I'm with Mr. Warner. How do you feel about it, Mr. Rye?
Well, I think the millinery line with the creators of the fashions, according to the individual lady's face and contour, the funny-looking hats sometimes become them.
You think that a woman has a surrealist face, one of those odd-looking hats might sort of fit her particular style of beauty.
Yes, exactly.
That's right. Well, there we have two of us against Miss Fry in the question of women's millinery. Our committee stands 2-1 then, and I feel that our discussion tonight will have no bearing on the spring styles, and I am sure that if all of the new hats worn in the Easter parade next April are laid end to end, they will get more laughs than all of the comedians in radio in the same position. The forum is adjourned. Thank you all for your kind participation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Merrimacs, their song, Breezing Along with the Breeze.
I'm just breezing along with the breeze, feeling the rain, roaming the sea. Like the birdies that sing in the trees, pleasing to live, living to please. The sky is the only roof I have over my head, and when I'm weary, Mother Nature makes me a bed. I'm just going along as I please, breathing along with the breeze. I'm breathing along with the breeze, trailing the rails as I please, roaming the beautiful sea. Like the birdies that sing in the trees, pleasing and living to please, living a life to be. The sky is the only roof I have over my head, and when I'm weary, Mother Nature makes me a bed. Oh, I'm just going along as I please, breathing along with the breeze. Ooh, breathing along with the breeze.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, at great expense and, may I add, no little trouble, we bring you one of the rarest phenomena of natural history, a talking groundhog. Good evening, little fellow.
Good evening. You'll have to excuse me if I'm a little nervous and confused tonight.
Well, of course, a groundhog's first appearance on the radio.
No, it isn't that. It's the weather that's got me so confused. I'm not supposed to come out to look for my shadow until this Friday. But a month ago, it was so warm I came out then. And what did I find? Santa Claus. It's all very confusing to me.
Well, with the dew in California a couple of weeks ago and then this nationwide cold wave, it's pretty confusing to everyone. We don't know how to dress, and we don't know what minute we'll catch cold. Fortunately, there's no confusion about what to do at the first sign of a cold, is there, Harry?
Oh, indeed, Fred. More and more people every day agree that sparkling Sal Hepatica helps fight colds faster. Because, ladies and gentlemen, in a recent impartial survey among physicians conducted by leading medical journals, it was found that 7 out of 10 physicians recommend a saline laxative when treating a cold. And Sal Hepatica is, we believe, the outstanding saline laxative in America. There are 2 very good reasons for this, which you can check with your own doctor. First,
Sal Hepatica acts quickly, yet it is exceptionally gentle.
And since the progress of a cold is quick, this greater speed of Sal Hepatica is especially important in fighting it. Second,
Sal Hepatica also helps nature counteract the acidity that so often accompanies a cold.
So you see, Sal Hepatica helps in 2 ways, and helps faster. Get an economical bottle of Sal Hepatica from your druggist before another day goes by. And always keep it on hand for quick cold-fighting service. Remember, for faster action in treating colds, take Sal Hepatica.
Now it is mighty Allen Art Player time. Tonight, the art player... Tonight, one of the worst times, too, you can think. Tonight, the art players present another Hillbilly Court episode, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Mountain Justice. Oh, the judge saw his gavel was broken, so he didn't give a rap. Over to you, Peter.
Rise, Rubes. His Honor, Judge Allen.
Order in the court. Order in the court. First case.
Selina Hatch versus Felton Knapp.
Charge.
Operating the public nuisance.
Selina Hatch here in court.
Mad as a hen hawk and ready to swoop, Jed.
What turned you again, Felton, Selina?
Oh, tain't him, Jed. It's his goat. That goat's polluting the town of Possum Notch, causing ozone corrosion and property damage.
Goat's might high, you say?
High. He's a sinus menace, Jed. That goat's give every skunk in town an inferiority complex.
It ain't so, Jack.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Order in the court, Felton. Now, you say this goat's a nasal Mickey Finn, Selina?
You don't think I'm wearing this burlap veil to be chic, Judge?
Court ain't no luscious bead. Now, state your case, Selina.
Well, I'm a zither teacher, Judge.
Zither? That's one of them lap ukuleles, ain't it?
Yeah. My only pupil, Pansy Crotty, lives next to Felton Knapp's shanty.
Yeah.
Well, every day I cycle on down to give Pansy her zither lesson, and when I park my cycle, Felton's goat comes nosing round the wheel.
Well, what's this property damage you're charging here?
Well, yesterday I got a new bicycle horn from Sears and Roebuck. 'Twas $4 FOB.
FOB?
Fastened on bicycle. Well, I come down Main Street tooting, cutting figure eights. And...
On the bicycle?
Yeah.
Lord, must look like Chautauqua was in town. You give your zither lesson as usual?
Yeah. I got back on my bicycle, raised my burlap veil, and there's a rancid note dominating the handlebars, and the horn is missing.
Your horn is gone, huh?
Judge, that goat ate my horn from bulb to honk.
Now, stand down, Selina.
I'm suing for damage to the car.
Court will see you treated right. Stand down. Felton Knapp?
Hold your nose, Judge. Here it comes.
Phew, I should say so. That ain't all you, Felton.
No, sir. I got my goat here, Judge. Come on out, Herman.
Lord, open the window, somebody.
Okay, Judge.
Now, that's a little better. Don't help much, though. Wind should be from another way. Guilty or not guilty, make it snappy, Felton.
Not guilty, Judge. Quiet.
Hush up. Selina here says her handlebars were spicy and her bicycle horn was missing. Now, evidence against your goat, Felton, is potent and mighty incriminating.
Well, that don't prove nothing, Judge. Nobody's seen my goat bolting the felony, did they?
No. Order in the court. That's contempt of court.
Now, look here, Judge. You ain't making my goat the goat. He's innocent.
Court ain't so sure, Felton. Now, if it's an inside job, that goat's still concealing that horn on his person.
Well, that's for you to prove, Judge.
And that's just what court's going to do. Sheriff, grab that goat. Hold it, Sheriff. Now, squeeze his stomach, Sheriff.
I'm squeezing, Judge.
That's all I want to know.
30 days, Felton. Take him away, Sheriff.
Now, come on.
Get him out of here. Where's the court's concerned, that goat has gone with the wind. Order in the court. You, Selena. Next case.
Rubes of Possum Nuts versus Wilbur Purdy.
And the charge is?
Murder, Judge.
Order in the court. That's the charge. You all hear it. Charge is murder. Wilbur Purdy to the bar.
I'm innocent, Judge.
We'll see. Charge here. That's only one man's opinion, what you're mouthing there. The charge here says, says you shot to death Obadiah Jones, the taxidermist, described herein as being a frugal and law-abiding citizen.
Well, I'm innocent, Judge.
The court will decide. Wilbur, stand down. First witness, Shirk Mullen.
If you're asking me, Judge, the wrong party was done for. Wilbur should have shot himself.
I'm innocent, Judge.
Order, put him in the corner. Stand down there, Wilbur. Proceed, Sheriff.
Well, this here Wilbur Purdy's a pest, Judge. His presence in our midst is a blot on the fair name of Possum Nuts.
Defendant been cutting didos, Sheriff?
He's been singing, Judge. Wilbur's an amateur tenor. Calls himself the Ozark Oriole.
Voice flat, is it?
It's flat as a bride's first waffle. And raucous as auctioneer at closing time.
For sakes almighty.
I've seen Wilbur singing in a cornfield and crows passing over with their claws to their ears.
Yeah. What's about this murder, Sheriff?
Well, sir, I live right next door to Wilbur, Judge. Last night, long about 8 o'clock, Wilbur rattled my gate to cuff me for a glass of water. Not if you're wetting your neck to sing, I says.
Well, what'd he say to that?
Save your wind to blow birds' eggs, he says. I'm singing for Obadiah Jones tonight, he says. I've been invited, he says.
Was Obadiah a music lover?
Obadiah was the town miser, Judge. Obadiah was tighter than the head on a Salvation Army drum.
Yeah? Well, guess that's that. After Wilbur barred the water, where'd you see him again?
About an hour later, he come rushing into my yard. He was a-trembling.
Yeah.
He says, I just shot Obadiah Jones, he says, and with that, he starts singing the prisoner's song.
Now, stand down, Sheriff.
Okay, baby, don't.
Yes, thank you. Next witness, Widow Jones.
Back in circulation and not complaining, Judge.
You fending off your grief, Widow?
You can't fend what you don't feel, Judge.
Ain't nothing gone out of your life?
Nothing but the meanest man in Possum Notch. Obadiah Jones was tighter than the G-string on a mail order fiddle.
Yeah.
My life with Obadiah was one round of malnutrition.
Well, how'd you come to marry?
Well, Obadiah was a taxidermist, Judge, and my hobby was saving stuffed doves.
Stuffed doves?
Yeah. By the time I had 40 doves, I had seen a lot of Obadiah.
And one thing led to mating?
Yeah. Obadiah thought I had money, and I thought I was going through life getting my dove stuff for nothing.
Yeah? Well, when's your first suspicion Obadiah was cheap?
On the honeymoon, Judge.
Yeah.
Obadiah showed me a timetable, put a cinder in my eye, run the water in the bathtub, and said, well, that saves going to Niagara Falls.
Mighty cheap. Well, where'd you live?
With my folks, till they went back to live with their folks. Then we moved into Obadiah's taxidermy shop.
Must have been mighty spooky living there.
Lord, I got to dreaming every night, and all my dreams was stuffed and had feathers onto them.
Yeah? What'd you eat?
Almost nothing, Jim. Why, for Thanksgiving, Obadiah come home with a sparrow and said, turkeys are sure running small this year.
Kept cutting down, did he?
Every day, Judge. I finally sent for Doc Hawkins.
What did Doc diagnose?
Doc said Obadiah was so cheap, he had the berry down to one berry.
Lord, what was you eating then?
Towards the end, for breakfast, we was drinking a quart of water.
Yeah?
For dinner, we'd split a yeast cake.
For supper?
For supper, we'd just sit around in a warm place and swell.
Now, about the murder, Widow.
That walking cat called Wilbur Purdy done it.
Well, how come Wilbur, the whaler, was singing for your husband?
Well, Obadiah must have gone totty from starving, Judge. All to once, he started inviting Wilbur Purdy over to sing for him.
Were you present at Wilbur's recital?
Not me, Judge. When I'd see him coming with his music and tuning fork, I'd take a walk.
You took a walk the night of the murder, did you?
Yeah. And when I come back, Obadiah was laying under a stuffed water buffalo dead.
Oh, stand down. Thank you, Widow. Stand down. Wilbur Purdy?
Standing by, but still innocent, Judge.
You shot Obadiah Jones, Wilbur Purdy?
Yeah, but I had my reasons, Judge.
What reasons, Wilbur?
Judge, for 20 years
years, everybody in Possum Notch has made my life miserable on account of my singing.
Yeah?
I've changed my religion 6 times until I've been hooted out of every choir in town.
Yeah.
Folks even give me money to audition for the major over the phone so they can hear the major hang up.
Vocally, you ain't never heard a kind word.
Not till the first time Obadiah Jones called me into his taxidermy shop and asked me to sing.
Well, how did Obadiah look?
He was pretty pale and thin, Judge.
Yeah?
He just slouched there and I sang, I think that I shall never see.
Order in the court. What happened when you finished singing, Wilbur?
Well, Obadiah said bravo, kind of weak-like. Lord, I was grateful, Judge.
Yeah.
For the first time in my life, I'd heard a kind word after my singing.
Proceed.
Well, 2 days later, Obadiah asked me in again.
Was he looking any better?
Worse, Judge. Worse. Obadiah's cheekbones was out so fur his face looked like 2 tea bags with skin on them.
You sang again, did you?
Sylvia, Judge. Sylvia, toss to the echo.
Well, how come you order in the court? How come you homicided Obadiah? Should have been vice versa. What come on?
Well, last night Obadiah invited me in again, Judge. He was too weak to talk. He just motioned me to sing, and I started, I dream of a beginning with a dark brown. I said, oh. Then the door flows open, and Doc Hawkins come busting in. I just got to the part with the light brown hair. And Doc says, this is the cheapest dodge you pull yet, Obadiah Jones. You keep on doing this stunt and it'll kill you, Doc says.
Did you ask Doc what stunt Obadiah was pulling?
Doc told me and I seen red.
Why?
That skinflint weren't no music lover.
No.
He didn't want to hear me sing praise.
No.
He weren't inviting me to hear Sylvia and I Dream of Jeannie neither.
What then?
Obadiah Jones was asking me to sing so he could go without food.
Go without food?
That varmint was using my singing to spoil his appetite, Judge, and that's why I shot it.
Justifiable homicide.
Just to the echo.
Court's adjourned and just in time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, some of our friends here in the studio sneezed during tonight's show. Many of you probably in your own homes did the same thing. So before you go to bed, will you please put 2 teaspoonfuls of sal hepatica in a glass of water and drink it? Then see if you don't honestly thank us for suggesting a modern way to help fight your cold faster. You can check the 2 reasons why sparkling sal hepatica does get after colds faster with your own doctor.
First, sal hepatica is speedy, yet it's very gentle, and speed is mighty important in fighting a cold. Second, and just as important, this famous saline laxative also helps nature counteract the acidity that so frequently accompanies a cold.
Remember, in a recent survey, it was found that 7 out of 10 doctors recommend a saline laxative in treating a cold. And sal hepatica is, we believe, America's outstanding saline laxative. So, for faster action against colds, get a bottle of gentle, quick-acting sal hepatica.
Thank you, Harry. Now, before we tie a verbal string around tonight's bundle of fun, ladies and gentlemen, may we remind you that next Wednesday evening we bring you your Song of the Week.
Meh, 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 said the little goat. Meh, meh,
Just a minute, Lanny. That's Said the Little Fox, isn't it?
I'm the goat from the sketch. I'm taking an encore. Meh,
All right. Get out of here. And our guest will be...
Miss Margaret Mealick, the Western Union Telegraph soloist. Hear Miss Mealick swing a singlegram addressed to you next Wednesday.
And music.
This is the National